out of shape. Lathe humming, hands moving, craft and fate. Epoxy drips, binds bugs in a sculptor's twist. Zen found in the fog, some aliens miss. Eyes bloodshot, medicated, soul kissed. Peace found among aliens in the mist. Chronic pains, a ghost, anxieties dismissed. Like to the tribe, spark flames in the abyss. Shades fall like dreams cut from the grave. Turning, spinning out of pain. Workshop whispers secrets only hands know. Therapy in motion, the vibe slow glow. Tools clicking like a metronome sway. Echoes of planets, grumpies out playing away. Red beams of light, spaceship vibes cross. Smoke trails led home, no details lost. Rules clicking like a metronome sway. Echoes of planets, grumpies out playing away. Red beams of light, spaceship vibes cross. Smoke trails led home, no details lost. Eyes bloodshot.
Now let's see if we can go in there and cut out all the other stuff without it shutting down. We will try. Yeah. All right, the upcoming, we will delete just the upcoming. Delete forever. I understand. Delete forever. Upcoming is gone. We shouldn't have nobody getting stuck in the upcoming. It's not there. All right. Wakey. Good morning. Just eliminated the upcoming event on the YouTube page, so hopefully I don't have any problems. So far, it's not hiccuped, so we shall see. Switch us back over to that. All right, hopefully so far so good. I think the only thing I want to do, try to bring the volume down just a touch. Other than that, I think it's all right. Huh, there we go. Oh, how you doing this morning, sir? Hopefully you had a good night. Everybody slept good. My back's sore. It's not that bad over here this morning, temperature-wise. Humidity's not that bad. Close this mess here on my phone. Trying to get my chat stuff opened up over here.
Clips, shiny, dope soldiers of cope. Out of the haze came purpose and hope.
Yeah, man.
No hate, epoxy vibes outlasted the hands of fate.
That's a little alien chilling on a little peace pipe, sitting on his little mushroom. Let's see. All right. We got that here. The other one's a steampunk alien mushroom thing. That one's gonna be interesting to do. We got to finish this one first. Oh, let me go open up the back door. It gets some good airflow going in here this morning, being it ain't terribly hot. It's actually a little cool feeling out here this morning. This kind of weather right here, it can stay feeling like this all day long. I know the sun comes out to get warmer, but the way it feels right now, man. You could get out there and do your yard work and all that and warm up, but not be terribly hot. It's hard to find that nice medium mix whenever you're out working and stuff. Ugh, that's what I like. All right, where you sit there, you almost chilly. You start working, you warm up, but don't get hot. That's like the perfect mix. Oh, get some new glasses. They are smudged up pretty good today. Oh, the days are moving. I joke around all the time, say I need my fast forward button. And I found my fast forward button, it's my pillow. You want stuff to fast forward to get to the next day? Well, you got to go to sleep. The sooner you go to sleep, sooner you wake up. That's one day down. It's like, hell, I'm almost ready to crawl back in bed now just so tomorrow will start. But I don't want to miss today. That's the messed up part about it. I want it all to go quick, but I don't want to miss my days. You can't get those days back, but goodness gracious, I need them to come on and get going. Oh, damn. I need a pillow to sit against my back out here. I wonder if that would help me out some. Because, give me just a minute, y'all. We're going to try something this morning. See if it helps or hurts. Can't hurt to try. Let's see, that's staying inside.
Cures where the resin drips, epoxy roach clips, fingertips equipped, medicated therapy, glow flows thick, chronic pain fades, it's a real slick trick. Aliens in the smoke, shadows in the air, floating through the space like I just don't care. Creating's how we heal, no pill compares. Anxiety dissolves, now time feels rare.
This one. It's the soft, like memory foam style pillow. Trying to find something to support my lower back out here. In this damn chair. My big dog's still assed out in the bed. I go in there, turn the lamp on to look at her. She head rolled back, her nose just sticking out from under the covers. Ugh, my big dog is rotten, y'all. Oh. Maybe this will help. Oh. Damn, I should have done this sooner. That's a little support. Don't feel too bad. I need that now. I need my little foot prop. I need something to prop my feet up a little bit. It's weird the way my back works. It's like sitting in a chair sometimes. It's like my feet almost come, like, I don't know how to, it's like, yeah, I don't know how to explain it. It's like it's pulling my feet a little bit, and that pulls on my back just a touch. Just enough to give you that little feeling. And like I said, the daggone thing for my feet don't need to be much, just like an inch difference. And it takes all that pressure away. Hey, good morning. Oh, Roy, how you doing today? Yeah, figure it out. That ain't working. Sore today. Off a restream I am. Is it coming out vertical and horizontal? Did you find the what would it be, the vertical shot? I don't know if it's broadcasting dual format or not. I'm not choosing it through YouTube. I'm using, how am I doing it? I'm getting everything, I guess, to the computer through OBS, and then I'm running through Restream broadcasting. And then when I set up Restream, there is a little option to run vertical and horizontal, but I didn't know. I've always been running it, but I don't know if it's been putting me out there vertical. I mean, I want the views, don't get me wrong, but I'm not stressing if it's not putting me out there. It does, it does. If it don't, it don't. I gotta move stuff around out here, y'all. Yeah, I've never been able to look and hunt my damn vertical view up whenever I've done it. So I've had just a few of y'all come in here when I've on it and tell me y'all found it, but I don't understand how they list it and broadcast it when you do it like that. Because when you go to my feed, it only shows the one. So who knows? And then I know with Restream, I'll schedule my live, and it'll put an upcoming on my YouTube page. And then as soon as my Restream starts, my upcoming, it don't go away. It stays there. So I have to go through and delete that out of there, or people can go and get stuck in the upcoming thing and not get in the actual live. Let me finish this guy out here before I forget about him again. How's your day been going? Hope everybody's doing good. That bear just wants to smoke. I'm going to be backing out of the Restream for a little while once I get my OBS figured out. Right now, I'm doing the Restream mainly to be able to broadcast the channel members across the bottom. I know I can get a scroll done with OBS. I just haven't played with it yet to figure it out. I just started messing with it early this morning and got my little Be Right Back banner moving. So it's like, okay, I know I can get me a scroll going. I just have to play with it.
Dremels hum to tunes we know. Workshop rhythm, steady flow. Lay spins tales, old and wise. Wooden spirit.
All right, we're getting this back moving.
Dusty breeze, calm release. Creation's peace.
Well, I thought, what did I do? I hit the wrong button, yo. There it is. There we go. Yeah, they're on. Johnny, good morning, sir. Just went looking for it. Club empty. They probably ain't putting it out there. Like I said, I'm not doing it. It's just the Restream itself. When you go to schedule in Restream, it gives you an option. You add channels, I guess. And then with the Restream, you, I guess, can set it off to YouTube and Facebook and different places. Well, I'm not messing with any other social media things. It's just YouTube. So, you know, basically I started playing with it to bring other streamers in. But right now my computer system is not good enough to support it. And so when I start, it drops Restream on a regular now when I start trying to multitask or something with my computer. So I'll be like I said, I'll be messing with the sorry, squirrel. I'll be messing with OBS, getting my OBS set up how I want it so I can back out of the Restream part for a minute. It won't be but for a little while. Hey, PK. How you doing, buddy? Because it won't be long. I'll be able to get a new computer. And then that'll be perfect. I saw my little hiccups will be gone out here then. Well, most of them anyway. The computer part anyhow. Oh yeah, coffee. We don't come out here unless we're getting a coffee cup from the night before because we forgot to bring it inside. But yeah, coffee's always first. Oh yeah, I hope everybody has an awesome day ahead. That is it. Well, we say stay awesome and stay laid back. And nobody really needs to be grumpy because, like we say, that's my job.
Epoxy river running lighter cases on the creek. Roach clips in the glow, Grumpy's work unique. Carving late nights, therapy on repeat. Alien vibes hit wild, art'll never retreat. Grumpy's batshit crazy.
Oh, this pillow might not work. I feel like it's pushing me out the damn chair. Put a little heating pad against it or something. I don't know, my lower back is bugging me today.
Transmit them precise out of this world. Roach clip got that spice. Glow bright like UFOs at a midnight sight. Craft wild carvings, man, they take flight. In a zone, no phone, just resin to light. Therapy ain't a couch, it's chisels and light. Grumpy's batshit crazy, meds in a haze. Roll type medication, floating outer space. Glows in the dark, magic lit through the maze. Hit that like, subscribe, ride the creative blaze. Pour the truth.
Man, PK, I rode down towards the boat docks yesterday. Drove through, hadn't been down there in a hot minute looking around. They done put up they got the main boat launch going out for the boats and all, and then they got a little pier off to the side set up that people can walk out and fish on. And there's another little pier to the side set up. Then you go, it's a little bitty corner around, and they got a little spot with a handicap parking spot set up with a small pier, and it looks like a little boat slip for kayaks and stuff, kayaks and jet skis. I thought that was pretty neat. I hadn't been down there in a while. That was one of the old spots I used to go fishing a lot. Brackish water set up though. You catch a little bit of everything out there. Mainly the saltwater mix though at that spot is right at the mouth of the bay.
Cases on the creek, roach clips in the glow, Grumpy's work unique. Carving late nights, therapy on repeat. Alien vibes hit wild, art'll never retreat. Grumpy's batshit crazy, meds in a haze. Roll tight medication, floating right of space. Glows in the dark, magic lit through the maze. Hit that like, subscribe, ride the creative blaze. Sharp blade cutting, pouring epoxy to life. Each stroke scope, chaos, channel the strife. Aliens whisper notes, transmit them precise. Out of this world, roach clip got that spice. Glow bright like UFOs at a midnight sight. Craft wild carvings, man, they take flight. In a zone, no phone, just resin to light. Therapy ain't a couch, it's chisels and light. Grumpy's batshit crazy, meds in a haze. Roll tight medication, floating out of space. Glows in the dark, magic lit through the maze. Hit that like, subscribe, ride the creative blaze. Pour the truth in molds, let the resin reveal. Art deep as the void, carving wounds that heal. Fingerprints and wood grain, Grumpy's real deal. Aliens just nodded, man, this mad appeal. Grumpy's batshit crazy, meds in a haze. Roll tight medication, floating out of space. Glows in the dark, magic lit through the maze. Hit like, subscribe, ride the creative blaze. Grumpy's batshit crazy, meds.
It's the same that I've been using. It's that birch laminated plywood stuff. It's just that cheap stuff. It's the same thing I made my box and stuff out of. I've had a bunch of it on hand, and I'm still finding pieces here and there. So I bought some. It was a piece of, what was it, 1x10, but it's some type of pine. And I thought I'd be able to sand that down and burn on that. I sanded it and got it nice and smooth, but you still got that hard and soft grain going through there. So I don't like the way it burns on that. I did one piece on that, and that's been it. But I do got to get some different material. I want to go with some live edges though. Just got to get me some. This is, let me see. This is the other board material that I bought to burn on. I bought a damn 8-foot piece of this, not thinking, but that grain's too damn much. When I burn it, it gives me that. It doesn't, with the grain being so tight, so so many grain or so many ridges in there. It makes, when I pull my line, they look like they're broken. It looks like I'm polka dotting everything because of the soft and hard grain through there. And then when you try to go even slower to burn it solid, you just start scorching it and it gets real ugly looking. So I went with it. It's got a look of its own, but I don't like that look. I want my lines to be solid. So I started that picture, didn't like it, but pushed through and finished it. And then went back to these pieces here. Like I said, I have 2 or 3 more pieces like this set up for me to work on. And then, like I said, once I get done with these, then I'll start saving my money and getting I'll go and buy a live edge piece or something from Michael's or something like that until I can get a stockpile of them. There's some on Amazon I've seen. I want to order a pack to see the quality of them, see how they look when they come in. But they're about the same size, so it'll keep my pictures and all about how I'm used to burning. And then, hell, if the board at the edge, if that live edge looks good enough, then it can step my prices up too a little bit instead of just the plywood burns. But good practice, because this ain't the smoothest. I still fight these boards like I do the other ones with the little ridges in the grains, but they're so small and so tight, the line still comes out looking solid instead of it coming out looking broken. But it's hard to hear it through my microphone and my noise, but you can drag your finger on there and catch all those grains, so the tip of your burner will go through there and start jumping like a record player needle. It's vibrating and catching every one of them little ridges. So I've never burnt on anything nice. I get me a nice piece of wood to burn on. My pictures might look real good. But I figure if I start getting a decent technique and stuff worked out on what I'm burning here, when I do get a good piece of wood to burn on, whoo, look out. So we hope anyway. My luck, I'll get on that regular piece of wood and won't know what the hell I'm doing because I'm too used to burning on this stuff. But we'll get it. And then I've been getting where I've been freehanding more stuff onto the boards here lately too. You will scream and run away. We throw our own words in there sometimes. Like that messed up. I really didn't want a leaf up there, but it turned out, I guess, JoJo wanted a leaf up there. That's what I'm finding that I like about the pyrography, the way I draw, because I do that kind of sketch drawing. I can still do that with the pyrography if I use a small enough tip, because it's going to give me a real fine line, and then I can just stretch that line back and forth kind of as I'm sketching to I don't know how to explain it. It's working for my style, I guess.
Roach clips shining, made with care. Each one glowing, nestled there. Community, we stand as one. Underneath the carving sun. Carve away the heavy night. Medication rolled up tight. Find the rhythm, let it show. Creating sparks that brightly glow. Stay out of my head, they say, but in the chips I find
Hey, good
my
morning, Dan.
way.
How you doing, buddy?
Wood speaks louder than the pain and carves a path that's joy ordained. Laid back, digging through the grain, smoothing edges keeps me sane. Healing isn't found in gold, but in the art my hands can hold. Carve away the heavy night, medication rolled up tight. Find the rhythm, let it show, creating sparks that brightly glow. Grumpy laid back, sitting in his shed, scuffling with the wood piece in his head. Roach clips crafted, each one's a gem. Workshop.
Hey, it's going great. It's going good now. Like I said, I just need my fast forward button. That's and I found it. It's the pillow. You know, you gotta lay your head down on that pillow. The sooner you hit that pillow, the sooner the new day starts, right? So, but yeah, I'm doing good. I said, I hope everybody's doing great this morning. I hope everybody has an awesome day. Hope everybody's coffee's just right. Don't spill the sugar. Don't make no messes. And have a great day. Woo, still hot. I'll stop. I need one or two more right there. Two more. There you go. So just good, happy vibes. That's just, hell, happy, silly vibes.
Never underhanded. Whittling his worries, chisel in hand. Lighten up a stogie, grains like sand. Cool wood carvings, medicine profound. Grumpy laid back, therapy he's found. Grumpy laid back, sitting in his
It's funny how them fur babies kind of predict that morning or dictate that morning. I say, Daddy, you up? We're hungry. It's time to feed us. Mine do the same once they wake up, but I'm out here in the garage, so I can't get guilted by them. But if I don't have my earbuds in, about 7:30 or so, sometimes I can hear the big dog hitting the back door. She'll go over there and start scratching at it. But I went inside to get my keys a minute ago because I forgot my keys and turned my light on so I could see. And my bed, I got one of those sleep number beds. It's split bed, so it's basically damn near two singles together slammed on because they both got they can both fold and bend up and do all kind of crazy crap, right? Well, she's on one side, I'm on one side, and I'll go to bed. She'll get under the covers and stuff, and then she'll walk her thing and stick her head out. So when I went back in there, she's upside down. Her little nose, she ain't little, but her nose was out of the covers like a damn air snorkel. And she's just sitting there, her feet sticking up there. So I don't think she's gonna get it. Basically, her little spoiled ass is out cold. I don't think she's getting up no time soon. But yeah, she's my rotten she is. Goodness gracious. That's going to be an adjustment. Hear my neighbor up. I think it's my neighbor. Sound like his bike out there idling. I tried talking to them the other day. It's like I guess the ex-wife is got his wife in her back pocket as a friend or something because they giving me the cold shoulder like I done did something wrong. I'm like, well, hell, that's gonna be awkward for the rest of y'all's life because I ain't going nowhere. Yeah, but it is what it is. I don't talk to them that much anyway. Most of my neighbors I talk to is across the street from me, the other side of me, and then across the street at an angle that direction. I growed up right here, so I know everybody around here. Oh. I need to break this up right here. I don't want that being the tree going way down there. That could be the ground, the trees coming through.
Laid back carving, steady hand devotion. Epoxy shines bright, clouded in emotion. Grumpy hands spark art, therapy potion. Anxiety drips, vanishing like ocean foam motion. Aliens in the smoke, they whisper truth. Medication rolled tight, sparking the roots. Chronic pain, a ghost, fades in the booth. Creating our escape, these forms be proof. Roach clips glowing, fingertips control. Therapy the mission, fire feeds the soul. Ink in the wood grain, carving out whole. Lost in creation, feeling fully whole. Epoxy drips clean, locks the vibe in time. Therapy eternal, sculpted line by line. Pain fades silent, buzzed up the climb. Aliens tracking thoughts, feeling so divine.
No. Okay. Maybe. Yeah.
Aliens in the smoke,
All right.
Therapeutic fiction set the world ablaze. Creation keeps healing, we move through the maze.
I could control my coughing pretty much on this stuff, but when it starts to get down there to the roach size, starts to get itty bitty, I get a little stronger. Or a little more aggravating on the lungs. I don't know.
Grumpy's got a shop, hand steady as fate. Epoxy flowing deep, creation's ornate. Lighter cases sharp, roach clips out of sight. Glow brighter in the dark than a meteorite. Therapy.
Hey Tim, when are they supposed to come in and work with your floor? I see you keep talking about your weight, and you'll be glad when you get them the shit. I can't talk. You'll be glad when they get the floor poured. Did they have a scheduled time for that, or they trying to wrap up other jobs or something?
Vibes intergalactic, creations take flight. Like and subscribe, let the algorithms ignite. Epoxy spills like rivers on a moonlit night. Shapes emerge, sharp souls taking their bite. From bad shit to brilliance, the cycle's tight. Grumpy carving galaxies, push the limits of sight. Glow bright edges, life's a strobe light glow. Hands cramped steady, our dance is just so. Laid back visions, they traverse the unknown. Aliens watch Grumpy shape the great unknown. Sign to the vibe, drop that subscribe. Catch carvings flowing steady, creations alive. Grumpy in his own, aliens not pure delight. Watch epoxy spill dreams under fluorescent lights.
No word yet. Wow. They didn't set you up like when they finish. Is it the same company that's done all the building? Are they going through doing all the steps, or is it like the same contractor subbing it out to different people or something? Because I know there's been different parts of the job, like the boring aspect for setting your poles and all, and then doing, I guess, the framing of it once they had all that done. And now the floor. I'm just curious, is this the same company, or is it being subbed out to different people? I know when stuff starts getting same contractor but subbed it out. Yeah, see, that's let's see. You got some of them subcontractor groups that well, not subcontractors, but some of them contractors that they have that business, but they also have all those parts of that business underneath them. You know, like oh yeah, I can build you a pole barn. You know, he can set all your stuff, get your lines or whatever for the doing all the bore work, being y'all had to bore through the limestone and whatnot. But do all your bore work, you got a crew that does that, then a crew that does the framing, then a crew that does the concrete, or hell, you got the same crew that do it all. You know, that's the kind of contractor you want, because you know his men are there doing that job, you know. But then when you got a guy that says, oh yeah, I can do all this, but then he delegates it out to other companies, then you're kind of, you get stuck in that limbo, because yeah, your contractor's got the job, and yeah, he says, yeah, I can get this done, but then when he starts subbing it out to these other companies, well, these other companies might, you know, weather might pull them behind a little bit, you know. So it's that damn domino effect, or that ripple effect, you know. It sucks, but that's going to be probably what draws you out, being he's subbing it to other people, you know. He's got it assigned to these people, but then they get behind on some of their jobs and whatnot, you know, and it's just that crazy ripple. But man, I hope they get their shit together for you, though. I'd be done sat out there and throwed me a piece of plywood on the ground, took me a rake, leveled me out a little spot, and throwed me a couple boards down there, and had me a little bitty. I'd be carving in my damn new shop, damn it. they'd have to come out there when they got ready to do the concrete. They'd be pissed off because they're gonna have to spend a half a day moving my shit out the way. I was like, well, y'all would have got here sooner. I got stuff to do. Waiting on an electrician to run. Oh yeah. But still, I'd be out there. I'd have me a damn extension cord run from the house. Have me a little lamp sitting in the corner. They'd be saying, "What are you doing?" I said, "It's my shop. I'm working. What y'all doing?" If I'm in the way, just move my shit. That's half my shop. That's why it wasn't completely done. Is because when I started building it, I was working, and then I wanted to do my stuff. So I got it somewhat done and started slapping stuff up on the walls. Oh yeah, I like this. It's like, oh, you dummy. You got to take all this crap back down now, but yeah. But that's what I got to do to my place. I got to strip everything out, throw it all out in the yard, and then turn around and finish the walls. My exterior of my garage has never been finished. Even when the house is built, they don't finish the exteriors, or they didn't when they built this house. But I got insulation run on it. I just need to run. I don't want to put sheetrock out here. I want to put some type of board paneling or something. But I need to run that up there and cover my insulation, and I need to get one more, like you, with an electrical line. I need to have one more, at least one more separate circuit run out here on this outside wall. That's one thing I did do back when I started all this. I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but I didn't burn nothing down. I got some of that Romex, that industrial building wire, and I run me an outlet by my window, went through the wall, went up into the attic, come across the attic, come down in the wall where my breaker box is, come through, opened it up, added a new breaker in there, tied that shit into the break wire. And I'm not no electrician, and I do not like playing with electricity. I went out and flipped the main breaker off on the outside of the house where the feeder wire comes in. And then I run all that mess and then flipped it back on. But I need to do it again, and have another wire run. Hey, good morning, Sid. Oh, I gotta check that out. I haven't seen that. I got behind on all my videos. I catch up more in lives than I do on long forms anymore. It's like I started falling behind on the long forms, and it's like, dang, I ain't gonna be able to catch up. And so it's like I'll catch a long form from somebody every now and then. But that's like Jordy Johnson. I used to never miss any of his videos, and shit, I was caught up and I fell behind. I got caught back up, and it was like as soon as I got caught back up, it was like bam, 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 bam. He started dropping a bunch of videos, and I fell behind again. And it's like shit. And so yeah. Hey, good morning, Rubberneck. I get like that though. I'll fall behind on the video, and then I almost feel guilty. It's like, Devin, I gotta watch these videos, but then it's like I can't catch up, and then I can't catch everybody's video, so I just don't watch no video. I've fallen behind since my computer started acting crazy because I can't run as much stuff out here. I'll try to edit something, and yeah, it's messing with me. I gotta pick and choose. I gotta delegate different days for YouTube. Doom scroll and watch videos this day, do editing this day, and do this, and then make a schedule and stick to it. But then when I get my computer system running like it used to run, then it would just be boop. I can edit, no problem. Have a couple videos going, no problem. Because I run on a big TV and then a monitor and run dual. And so I do my editing and stuff on the TV. So I can see what I'm doing, see the timeline stuff better, all the little options and stuff. And then I'll split my monitor up and break it to 4 and have 4 videos going on that. And then with the new editing software, one of those videos was how to do stuff on the editing crap because I was getting used to it. But yeah, we'll get back to it. I said we just added the rhythm just a little bit, but then it's gonna be a whole new rhythm, so we'll have to see how that goes. No, what's going on out that way? Only ones I know out that direction. I don't know how close they are to where that is Robert Peters. I know he's in California. You gotta love them fur babies though. They keep you up on your feet, keep you busy. Mine become my shadow. She was already my shadow, but she is way worse now than she's ever been. I go in the kitchen and start doing something. Used to, she'd lay down over by the dishwasher and by the chair. You know, she'd still come in there, but now she gets. Says faucet. Listen. Oh, damn. That ain't no good. Been over 24 hours. Damn. The kayak area, was it something that had like rapids, or was it just, you know, smooth water, but just because it don't have to be rough water. We got people that go missing in kayaks out here a lot. Excuse me. Oh, good morning, Carol. Oh man, they found the kayak. Damn it. That's not good. That's never good right there. You said it was a lake he was on? Lake Shasta. Oh. What kind of critters do they have out that way? If he's in a lake, do they have gators and stuff out over there? I don't know. I don't know where gators really populate at. I know they're through Louisiana area and stuff, but I don't know if they go up in California area. Man. There. Damn. Wow. Now that could be interesting there. They're going to be looking at that as foul play as well. Wow. That sucks. Oh no, that sucks right there all in all, because that's fixing to mess with. Didn't Zed have a work arrangement or something like that with them, working with them to help situate rent or something? Man, that sucks. Wow, man. That sucks. I pray for him. He's in my prayers. But I mean, I'm not trying to be a negative Nelly or nothing, but everything that you've just said, that's the textbook script for not a good outcome, you know. I hope I'm completely wrong and they find him somewhere okay, laid up sore or something, but yeah, I know. That's what I thought about. That was the first thing I thought about when you said his. I didn't know ages and whatnot like that, but I watched a little bit of Zed's videos recently and been in the lives and shit here and there and put together enough of what was going on. You know, I pay attention and catch details like that, but that's when you said his boss was missing. That's the first thing I thought about was, oh, stump, what's going to happen where he's at now? You know, but then in this instance here, it's like, damn. That's fixing to mess with a lot of stuff. Hell, that's going to mess with a lot of people if it's a big enough place. Because, I mean, what do they do in that situation? I hate that. I hate that for anybody. You know, anybody to go missing, anybody have a family member to go missing. I know Radar, I think, is looking for, I think it's his nephew. I think they've been trying to find his nephew for a hot minute. You know, it's just things like that just suck. And my heart goes out for him. And then at the same time, if he got a family, fuck it, he got a dirty word, wordy dirt. If he got a family, he's young, he's just starting a family. I mean, I hate that too. You know, and then his mom and pops. I mean, see, my head be spinning on all them scenarios right now. That's how my brain works. I think about something and then I take that thought and I run with it 1,000 different directions. I can't help it. I'm just wired like that. Definitely keep him in my prayers. I want to do those spirals. I'm liking them spirals, and this is a nice little open spot. I want to do we got a little spiral coming up right there, and then that one in the tree. I want to get one coming out right here. Maybe coming out right here with a shoot going up off the side of it or something. But that's a damn bummer, though. I mean, man, maybe little dude's just having a damn crisis and he's just pretending to run away for a minute. I mean, like I said, my brain's spinning out in 100 directions. I hate that, though. Got to be careful on the water. People just, sometimes they take it for granted. Mother Nature and her elements. You must respect. I mean, you gotta respect Mother Nature. Let's see, I'm gonna draw off some crap here. I want to practice these little swirls because I'm trying to freehand all that stuff in there as much as I can. And I got to gauge how much room I need and for my lines and all. I don't know. I can come up with something.
splice the resin, galaxies align. Each clip a little portal bent space-time. Alien beams hit tools start to
Too
glow.
far.
Grumpy vibing hard feels the artisan flow. Therapy session in the sawdust hive. Workshops, church crafting keeps them alive. Medicinal haze, no pain stays the course. Roach clip crackles, fire fuels the source. Late spin stories, whispers through the grain. Alien medics in the wood, healing every vein. Workshop therapy, the grind
First,
finds
let
its
me come
peace.
back to the bottom.
Eyes coated, medicated, sweet release. Chronic fades, anxieties drift to abyss. Join the tribe like the vids, can't resist. Can't resist, can't resist, can't resist, can't resist.
No. Ah.
Workshop therapy, the grind finds its peace. Red eyes coated, medicated, sweet release. Chronic fades, anxieties drift to abyss. Join the tribe like the vids, can't resist.
Y'all don't pick on me. I don't want to mess this up. Yeah, prayers, that's all you can do. I don't know of anybody. I don't know how far they travel or what circumstances they. There's a group that come down through our area from time to time when we have people go missing in the water. I think it's the shit. I can't remember. It's the Cajun something. I can't remember what they called their group. But they're out of Louisiana and they travel down here. I guess they hit like maybe the Gulf Coast when people are missing in the water along the Gulf Coast. I don't know. I don't know the name of the organization, so it wouldn't help anyway.
Crafted wonders with the steady hand. Unique treasures from this magic land. Oh, grumpy, carve it all, don't stop. Each creation makes the pain drop. Under UV, the colors ignite, glowing bold through every night. Every flick and every shine puts the weight of the world in decline. Carving joy in the form of waves, epoxy
So
flowing.
we've started now. Nothing to do it but to mess it on up. Oof, I gotta go under. I need to give it room right there.
Grumpy shop is humming alive. Lathe spinning, carving dreams to thrive. Epoxy flows like rivers that gleam, turning roach clips into a smoky scene. Fingers stained with colors so wild, crafting wonders with a twist and a smile. Art from the soul, it's a labor of love. Tools and tunes, singing songs from above. Medication rolled up tight tonight. Gotta get through, gotta feel just right. Like and subscribe, let the world know. Epoxy dreams make the energy glow.
That didn't show. Well, that didn't quite come out right. Oh, I can't talk. That didn't quite come out how I wanted it to.
Kisses make the art sing true. Medication rolled up tight tonight. Gotta get through, gotta feel just right. Like and subscribe, let the world know. Epoxy dreams make the energy glow. Medication rolled up tight tonight. Gotta get through, gotta feel just right. Like and subscribe, let the world know. Epoxy dreams make the energy glow.
Hey, thank you, Dan. Just trying to fill it in now, and then we'll get it. Still got to do a lot of the, I guess, some more little details and everything. But I'm just filling it in first, and then I'll go through and try to do my detail, and I guess my form of shading or something. I don't know. This is supposed to be like a nighttime setup. There's little stars. This is funny because it's got a lot of little crescent moons all over the place on this one, and then little stars popping up here and there in the background up there. So we'll have to see how it goes. But that's how it went. Was, let's see, I did this one with AI again, right? And then it's got a lot going on the picture. You know, different swirls and stuff, and just kind of like, I guess, vine. There's just a lot of swirl flow to this one. I guess they're trying to match it with the smoke and keep all that flow going. But I don't have it all in there, you know, but I'm putting some like that swirl, that mess, and then I added some down there with that. That's just a big spot. I'm just trying to fill in little things, you know, and just make it my own instead of trying to trace everything that the AI did. But it's working. I'm liking it. Oh, my back. I think my soreness and all this morning is from the way I jumped up the other night from that damn drama. Oh, and I did find out they did knock on my neighbor's door that direction from me. So they knocked on my door and my neighbor's door, but nobody else. And they said they had a fall detection. And I don't get that. But you think they'd hit everybody in a general area or something. But no, I've checked all my neighbors. And yeah, just me and another neighbor next door is the only ones they messed with that. And I don't understand that whole deal either. But we ain't gonna mess with it no more. It's done. Hey, Cheryl, good morning. Oh, we're almost out of coffee already. Oh shit. Oh, my back. Oh, my shoulder's not as bad this morning. That's a plus. Trade out the shoulder ain't as achy, but the back gonna kick in a little more this morning. Hey, good morning, Amy. How y'all doing today? I hope everybody's doing good this morning. Oh. Let's see what we want to do still. We need to add some leaves there. There's a bunch of stuff I could put in it, but it's just I don't want it to be too damn busy because I'm going to be trying to paint it too. The more I add to it, the more I got to kind of balance and split my colors apart. I need to look up to see if they have a bigger like black light color palette than what I got. That might be the basic colors that I have. I might have them all. I just got to start figuring out how to play with them to make new colors. There you go. That's what I'm at now, the bottom of the cup, and it's at that right temperature to where it's just right to drink, so you don't want to put it down. You just want to drink it all. But you don't want to have to go make another cup.
Grumpy's hands got the midnight touch, fingers smooth by the glow so much, each piece carved under UV skies, epoxy dreams where the magic lies.
Oh yeah, the old velvet posters. I used to love I never got a hold of the ones that made them in the black light. Let's see, used to like getting them and coloring them in, but I was young when I was coloring them in, and then when I got into the black light thing, we always got the posters and stuff that was done. I wasn't into the artistic side of it then. He just wants you to be safe. You gotta have a little patience. Let's say keep peace in the home front, have a little patience. There you go. Just impatient. I'm the same way. I want to do something. I want to do it now, damn it. I got a lot of stuff I want to do right now, and I can't. I get like that. I get antsy and anxious and get the feeling like I want to just jump out my skin because I want to do something so bad, but yeah, just got to be safe. You got to be safe because that lathe, it can bite you if and so definitely if you want somebody right there just in case, so waiting over a week. That's patient. Yes, that's patient. You got to start buttering him up now. Go make him his favorite desserts. Say, come on, baby. We got to go play in the garage. I'm going to be nice, but lure him out in the garage or where the lathe is somehow. Trick him. And say, surprise, it's lesson time. And then making him just sit and look at it for a week. That's what I was talking to Tim about, his shop. You know, he's got his new shop and everything, and it's split for a bunch of different purposes, but I would still have me a piece of plywood in the corner and a little desk and a lamp, and I'd be out there whittling in that damn thing at least. Gear up like a hockey player. When y'all start messing with it, how are you gonna start playing with it? Are you gonna use the live centers? Or are you gonna try to grab your piece in a chuck first? What do you plan on doing? Do you got a game plan, or that's what you do? You set you up a safe game plan and show him. Say, look, I got it set up. This is what I want to try. This is how you're supposed to do it. This is what I think we need to do. You know, show him you've thought it through, that you're just not jumping into it to jump into it. Gear up like a goalie. It's red and sitting in the chuck right now. Okay. Okay. Hey, Matthew, good morning, buddy. Now remember, when you're using that chuck, that piece is not going to stop spinning. Now, you see me grab my piece on the lathe, you know, it's spinning wide open. I can grab it. And that's because I spin mine in that live and dead center. So it doesn't have teeth or nothing holding the piece. It's just got those points with pressure sticking in. So, you know, that way, if I do get a catch with my tool, my piece will stop spinning before it gets violent on my tool. You know, like with it turning, let's see if I can show this on my camera. With it turning, your wood spinning, and it hits that tool, and it's gonna boom, it's gonna knock that tool down, flip it out your hand, try to snatch it into your stuff. So you gotta have a good grip on your tool, you know. And then, like I said, with that chuck, that chuck's got it, you know. That chuck's hooked to your motor. It's gonna keep spinning unless it's just drastic and you drag your belts and shit down. But most of the time, it's spinning hard enough that it's gonna break stuff before it stops your belts from spinning. But like I said, the chuck it's gonna keep spinning. So be careful with your bites. You know, if it hits, pull back. You know, don't get scared and push in, pull back, you know. And then, like I said, with the live and dead center, you can stop it. But with the live and dead center, you're gonna fight it getting that right pressure, because you got to loosen the tailstock, tighten it up a little bit, pushes more up onto it, and it gets more pressure. You know, it's rough on your bearings, and then some epoxy, you know, it's the more pressure you get, your piece will start to bow, so you won't never get it turned true. You know, you're fighting it the whole time. But it's just experience. You live and learn. I mean, with me and my grip and my stuff, with just me being paranoid, I've just stayed in centers. Now I've got to get into the chucks more, because one, it's going to speed my turning up, you know, because I don't want to be in a hurry, but I don't want to sit there and spin forever on a piece when I know if I have a good grip on it, I can be done with it in half the time. You know, but I don't want to get that mentality of rushing through my pieces, you know, because I like the whole therapeutic side of just zoning off in the work. I don't try to batch stuff out. That's people at some of the events when I go, they're like, oh, well, how fast can you do this? Because it's people that like to sell stuff, I guess, and they're trying to make it a job. And I'm like, no, dude, this ain't a job. This is just a hobby. And this is my spoils from my hobby. If I sell some of it, awesome. If not, then hey, I got some cool stuff to look at. You know, because they're like, oh yeah, you can spit this out this fast and this fast if you do it like this and you do it. And I'm like, no, that's not what I do, my man. And then they just look at me like, huh? Some people don't understand it. They make them blame. How do I prep them? You really don't. Let's see. The most that you want to really do is like if you make the rectangle blank or something, you can put it in the machine and don't have to do anything to it. But some people will take and square their ends off of it, you know, so their ends are true, I guess. And then just mark your centers. And you don't have to mark centers. You can put that thing in wherever, you know, and then as you turn it, it's going to turn center. But, you know, if you mark center and get your pieces centered, then that's less waste coming off of it and whatnot. I made my center finder. You can buy them, you can make them. But I made 2 different ones. I'll show you. They're both the same. They're just different sizes. All right, other one's over here. Sometimes I'll show you. Hold on. Oh, look at that. Let me see. Hold on just a minute. Let me move my picture. Look, there we go. Just flip it upside down. All right. This is my little center finder doodad. It's basically just you get like a chop saw or something. You cut true 45-degree angles. You know, they got to be true 45s, and then put your wood together. And then I got a straight edge mounted right in the center of my 45 right there. And I just made it a little, when I glued the blocks together, I dropped this block lower so that wouldn't be sticking over it. But that's straight in the center, and that line straight in the center there. So then I just take whatever I'm doing, put it in that cradle. And then right there, you see, you take your pencil, boom, and I'll spin it all the way around to that same line. So I'm marking both sides of the line. And then if it's off a little bit, you know, you can, it'll give you like 2 lines one way, 2 lines the other way, and then you just find your center. And like, see, I didn't peg that one center when I put it in there though. But that's what you do with them, like right here. And let me use the smaller one. But I made a big one for the larger stuff, then I have a small one, the same principle. And I'll spin it all the way around. And like I said, you don't have to do this. This just helps you when you're putting something in your lathe. You know, if you put it in center. With the chuck, it's going to grab it regardless, you know. But for me, like I said, I'll turn with my live and dead center. So I'll pop a little divot right there and grab it with them points on my center spot. But everything else, just like, let me see, you were asking about how far it goes in. If it's round, some chucks might have an opening in the inside where it won't go no further. But this one, I'm stuck with that diameter right there. I can't go beyond that. So my piece is gonna bottom out on the bottom of the chuck right there, you know, and then my jaws are gonna grab it, you know. But then some pieces, your cylinder or your what is that called? Spindle be smaller than your hole, so it'll go in there, but it's gonna go all the way through. So you just find, you know, you just get it in there so far. You want to get a good grab. That's the main thing, is you want your jaws to be grabbing it good. You know, if you got just a little bitty lip on there, then, you know, like if you're holding with just a small grab and you get a bad catch, it's going to rip off the jaw right there. So you want the jaw to grab good. There's me around. Here we go. I don't know if I had any more little round pieces out here. Yeah, see, That one won't fit in there all the way, but when my jaws do open up and grab, they'll grab it a good half inch on the piece, and then you don't have to mark that center because that bites down and grabs it, you know. And this ain't meant to hold these small spindles like this. Where I'm grabbing is supposed to be for that worm drive screw, because it's supposed to hold a worm drive screw, but I use it for my spindles. But I'll put it in there with it on the lathe. I'll lock it in there a little bit, move my tailstock up to where it's at, and I'll have me a center mark on one side. I'll loosen my jaw just barely where it's still grabbing it, you know, but it's not. And I got it against the tailstock, and I turn the speed down as low as it'll go. And be careful because it might spin it out, but I'll let it spin a little bit, and it loosens up and kind of centers itself with here and with the tailstock. And then I'll stop, tighten that back down a little bit, and then I'm good to center. But I don't use the chucks that often. I need to, but like I said, with my grip sometimes, I get too heavy-handed on my grip. And then with the rectangle blanks, they're just gonna grab them. However, you know, your chuck's got to be big enough to grab it. And like I don't know if my chuck will cooperate with me on the rectangle ones. I think it just barely grabs them. Yeah, I just barely grab it with the corners. So when I do the rectangle ones, I gotta kind of spin them. This is just not working right here not on. But yeah, there we go. Spin it like that and catch the corners. Catch the corners in my tabs right there. But you can get jaws that are made to grab the rectangle blanks and all. You know, like I said, there's so much money and so much stuff that you can buy. So it just depends on what you're turning at the time, you know, on what jaw setup and everything you use. But that's how I do it, or pretend to do it. Like I said, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm nothing near a professional at a damn thing except Babble. I can professionally babble, I guess. Oh. There you go. Yeah. Then with the pin mandrel, you got to drill your blanks and stuff out. Then, you know, just depends on what you're using. And with a pin mandrel and the pin kits, you know, each kit's going to vary. It might be a 7mm bore, 8mm, or whatever, you know. So that's where your tools start to grow there as well, because you got to have your different bits, drill bits, and then some of the different kits, different bushings. That's one thing when you order any pin kits right now, being you're just starting, try to make sure you get a kit that comes with the recommended bushing, you know, and that'll help you grow your bushing sets as well. Just fake it till you make it, damn it. That's what I say. Just fake it till you make it. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I just go act like I do and then tell you, this is my opinion. This is me. Do this on your own risks. Hey, Mark. Oh, I've been babbling just now. Let's see. Lots of Jaws in Florida. Hey, they made Jaws. They filmed the shit in my area. When they filmed Jaws was filmed in my area. My ear is messing with me, y'all. Got that earbud too far, like I'm trying to cram that joker to the other side. Oh, I'm like a damn dog though, buddy. Woo, we get to scratching my ear. Woo. I was bad. I used to take a key. My ear would itch. I'd sit there and take a damn key and be like, it'd be like that little secret spot. So what you doing? I said, I'm scratching my brain. Leave me alone. Oh. That's the rule of thumb on where you set your tool rest and all, but then I also feel that's in somebody's preference on how they turn, and then also on how you're standing at your lathe. If you're sitting down, you're at a whole different angle. You're at a whole different level. So I think that where your tool rest sits is generally where I don't know how to explain that one, but I know if I'm standing up versus when I'm sitting down, I need to adjust the height of my wrist, if that makes any sense. Not massive, and I'm not changing it by inches or nothing, but it seems like I change it just a slight angle. But then I can compensate in that with just picking up and dropping just a little bit, and not necessarily, it just depends. You want it, I guess, with your elbows. What do they say? You want it kind of, I guess, to where your elbows are going to be at that level, I think is what somebody said, but I've never set my stuff up like that. I had my table as high as my table was, and then I just adjusted my chair accordingly, and then adjusted the pitch accordingly from there. It's been a minute since I turned a piece, though. That's just, I got it all ready now. I was procrastinating because I wanted my bucket to be clean, and I wanted the bag to be clean, and I'm ready. I'm just stuck on the wood burns right now. That, and I'm waiting on some stuff to come in. I have I got four full kits right now that I can turn. Well, I mean, it's just it's that center. That's basic reference, and where you want your tool rest to hit, and when you put your tool on there, you want your tool to hit center of your piece. Where it's spinning, that center axis. That's general for everything. But who the hell just met? But that's basically everything. But it's just. I'm sorry, y'all. I just got a text message and it come across with some crazy ass crap. I don't care, people. Damn it, y'all. Drama just don't stop. Remember the property, the biological estate property bullcrap? I got served about the time I filed my divorce over that mess. Well, they're still fighting over that shit, and the wannabe brother and all that think they got a bone in this fight to try to get in the middle of it. They keep sending me text messages and messages through Messenger, but they ain't got the balls to pick up the phone and dial the phone and say, hey, and talk to me in person, or pull up at my house and knock on my door. I've lived in the same spot for 20 plus years, They want to send stupid messages. Oh, time, we're running out of time. Time's our worst enemy. I don't care. I've done told the lawyer trying to fight this shit. Where do you want me to sign to help your client? I don't care who gets the property. I don't want nothing to do with it, and I don't want the damn family to have nothing to do with it. So y'all want it? Where do I sign? And they won't call me back. Sorry about that, y'all. Okay, good morning, Sheriff Bear. But with the lathe, there's a lot of do's and don'ts. But then at the same time, I feel it's your preference. You know, what are you most comfortable doing and what works the best for you? You know, that's what I say all the time. You're gonna have people tell you, oh, that's wrong, don't do it that way. Well, if you do it that way and it works for you and you don't tear nothing up and you don't get hurt and you accomplish your goal, how is it wrong? You know what I mean? And that's always been my mindset on stuff. So I might do shit and it could be back ass worse than what a traditional wood turner is gonna do. And they're probably cussing me and hollering at me and all that good stuff, you know. But I ain't took no classes. I don't know. I'm self-taught. I watch a few people on the net every now and then I just get in there and I'm one of them got to get my hands dirty and figure it out myself kind of guy, you know. So arms to the side and lift them up in a 90 and keep your elbows. See, but yeah, that's the thing. If you're standing and stuff like that, and then do what you normally do, and then honestly pull up a damn stool or something and sit up in that stool and then try to do what you do, because your shoulders, your elbows, everything's at a different angle, you know. So it's like you got to get that correct angle and stuff to work for you. I don't know. That's me, because I can't stand all the time. And then when I am standing, I can't stand in the same stance all the time. I have to drastically shift my weight on one side to kind of move my hips and shit a little bit to take that pressure on my back. You know, I'll stand like that, but I don't never stand straight. You know, when I try to stand up straight and in a neutral position, that's when everything starts screaming in my back. You know, so I'm constantly kind of tweaking and getting in a shitty posture and stuff like that, and trying to translate that standing when you're supposed to keep something in one spot. It don't work like that. Not for me. You know, like I said, this is just all what I have to do to make it work for me. Like I said, everybody's different. But I can understand your husband wanting you to be safe with that, though, because I mean, you got to be careful. There's still stuff I need to do. I need to get a face shield. I don't have a face shield. And yes, stuff can bust off that lathe and come at you. I've had it happen twice, you know, but I've just been lucky and got the hell out the way. You know, so. Right. Well, see, I've been trying to do a whole bunch of different ways with my lathe, because I want to set up with different stuff. I honestly want to set up a trailer that I can put my lathe in with an air conditioner and stuff, and then have some windows put into it to where I can go to events or something, pull my trailer. I want to be able to go set up my tent, you know, set up a 10 by 10 tent or something somewhere, your standard tents for this stuff, your table with all your wares on there. And I want to be able to back my trailer up right beside my tent. And I want it to have windows on it and all that stuff, and have the doorway for it to where people can see me turn. All right. Well, when you go somewhere like an event like that and you want to do something, you got to pick up your mess and whatnot. Well, the wood, biodegradable, not that big of a deal in some areas that they don't mind. Oh, we'll just rake that down. You know, nature will take care of it. That's all good, but my roach clips and stuff are epoxy, and that makes a massive mess, and that's not just going to go away, you know. And so I don't want to be out there trying to clean up every damn thing, you know. So you either got to get you one of the mosquito tents, you know, and set up and that's got the bottom and it's all enclosed, because then that's going to keep all your mess right there, you know. But other than that, your stuff's going to go everywhere. So if I have the trailer, that keeps all my mess right there. And then on top of the trailer is, with me being hot natured, I sweat bad and stuff. And then Florida, hot, humid, nasty, but the best events and sales are going to be in that hot weather, you know. So I could have a small generator powering the lathe and powering an air conditioner and air condition that little trailer, you know. And then that way, when I'm sitting out there doing something, it gets too hot, go chill out a minute, come back out. Somebody's with me, they can go chill out, get comfortable, and more comfortable and everything, and then still be able to run my lathe at the same time too, you know, and work out there on the events. That's my goal. That would be cool, you know, because I've seen many trailers that I could convert and do that with, And I've seen wood turners that's all they. I've seen there's who is it RC wood turner. He turns out of his van. You know, he's got a van and he's got his lathe set up in the back of it. And he's sitting down at his lathe. I mean, his lathe's damn near in his face. You know, you just got to be careful when you're that close to it, because if something comes off and comes apart, boom, it's going to hit you in the mouth. So, but that's what I want to do. You know, that's my mindset. You know, whether I get it to happen or not, we got other stuff that's first. I got other priorities first. That I do. My damn mustache is everywhere, yo. I see little whiskers sticking out because I got the little camera that y'all see up here. It's like I see yeah. It's like a close-up mirror for me. It's flying by, right? Well, I had like an egg, like an epoxy egg. It was a little bit bigger chunk of epoxy than this, and I had it glued to a waste block, and I was holding that in my chuck, and I got a nasty catch on the epoxy, and that damn thing, it come off, hit the back wall, and shot right past me, but at an angle, because hell, it went about 10 foot across the room up under my computer stand over there. And then I was doing my my mallet, and the mallet, when I was turning it came off and slammed the back wall. It didn't come back at me. It hit the wall and come back at the bottom of the lathe. But the little egg went flying. Oh, not y'all. What was that? Yeah, gotta be careful with that. Start pushing buttons over there. It's gonna want to drop the stream. All right, let's see what we can do here. Ouch.
Carving old wood, hand steady with that stance. Transforming rough blocks into stories that dance. Epoxy dripping clips glowing like the stars.
That damn sure hurt.
Smoke rise up, let the pain fade away. Aliens in the plumes lighting up the gray. Rolled medication, keep the grinding at bay. Crafting with our hands, this art never betrayed. Anxiety crumbles, watch the splinters fall. Chisel carved moves, answering the call. We breathe in creation, exhale.
I gotta do some more lighter cases too. I haven't carved any lighter cases in a while. I think I got 2 left that are carved. I got a handful of them I gotta clean up. So they just want a little caffeine too. I got to go through the yard, start cleaning the yard up a little bit here and there. Yeah, right. That's one thing that's always had me paranoid when I was younger, when it come to fighting and all, was them nose punches. Because they always tell you, yeah, well, in defense methods, you know, I ain't going to get into detail on YouTube. I don't want YouTube to get mad, but you know how it goes when the nose breaks. And what can happen when those breaks, if it's in the right direction and the right force, man, I always throwed my head down. I'd go get in a fight or something, and that fist was coming at my face. If I knew I wasn't going to be able to get this way or that way, boom, I did that right there. You going to punch me in my head right there before you punch me in my nose. And let me tell you, I'm a hard-headed son of a gun, so you ain't got but one or two on my head before you bust your hands up, and you ain't going to be able to swing no more. So come on with it. As I say, when you go to mess with me, you better pick up something hard and heavy, and I'll give you one good freaking swing. But that's how I always did. I was like them old school boxers. You watch old school boxing in the day, that's what they would do. You know, they would bob and weave and just throw that head down. And you see them they're in the corner, they're always doing them Vaseline wipes and rubs is to make that skin slick a little bit, you know. You throw that head down, boom, that fist kind of slide off your head instead of just ringing your head, you know. Yeah, my nose was deviated a couple of times. Ouch. I've been fortunate. You know, that's one thing boom, I was quick. I was quick to drop my head down. That's it. There ain't no padding up there. And like I said, I am hard-headed. I've conditioned this noodle all my life. My mama would pop me in the head, you know, she'd go to smack me, and I'd do the same thing to her. I'd tuck down, pop, she'd be popping me up there. I said, do it again. Whop. But yeah, I've been whopped in the head. Like I said, I've suffered my fair share of concussions, I guess. It might be why I'm batshit crazy today. Who knows? The damn cup's empty. That's my worst scar. Y'all can't see it. You might. Right across top of my head right there.
Crafted hand steady like a beat that don't quit. Laid back ambition, each piece a perfect fit. Tools vibrate knowledge while the sawdust fell. Trippy artwork telling stories, no need to yell.
That's I always joked. My shit's in my pinky toe. That was always my damn joke. I had the big old damn finger toes and stuff. I said, my damn brain's in my pinky toe. Hit me in the head all you want to. Cause I ain't got no ass, you know, so. But yeah, I've been clocked upside the head with a shovel. I've been hit with a 2x4. You know, I said, this is you swing at me. You damn well better knock me to flip out or stay the hell out of arm's reach.
Grumpy's hand steady blade knows the grain. Epoxy roach clips curing pain insane. Medication tight wrapped in cosmic delight. Aliens red eye tripping.
I mean, I've had somebody take a shovel and come across full swing. Dunk! And I'm like, motherfucker, what did you just do that for? You know. When you just stand there and react, and the other person's like, oh, they don't know what to do. You better run. You know. Phew, memories, y'all. Gracious. I can't wait for technology to advance to where you can take that little device and just bloop, stick it to the side of your head and then take all your shit and put it on a screen. Oh, no, that's going to be the day. Once I joked around, that's when Netflix and all going to be fighting for the movie rights. Statute of limitations has run out. We're okay. It is like a box of chocolates. But I know what's in my box, so I'm good. Good morning, Jack. I hope you're doing good today, buddy.
Epoxy dreams under starry lights.
Hey, man, you just got it sometimes. Some people just have that accent. And what was Samantha saying the other morning is the bad stereotype with that accent is when people hear people with an accent like that, they automatically think we ain't got no sense or something. And man, like she said, just roll with it, let people think what they want to think, but shame on them.
Epoxy dreams under starry lights.
That's just how it goes. I said I had a bad Southern accent when I was younger, and it bothered me for that exact reason. People hear you and stereotype you and say, "Oh, you're just a dumbass," and no, bullcrap, you're not. I know a lot of brilliant people that's got Southern accents and whatnot. It's just how you raise. It's the dialect you're around. Can't help it. I got picked on for mine real bad. So I guess that's where I try to talk myself out of mine to a degree, or I don't know. It's not as bad as it used to be. For me, I don't know. It was one of my insecurities and one of my head trips. Some people love the accent. Some people love to have that sound. Like she was saying, she'd go out of town and people would think she was faking it, because her accent's just that hard. And you do have some people that they fake that accent just because they want to sound like that. But no. Nothing wrong with that Southern Belle accent at all. I like it. It's just I got picked on for mine.
Inhale the heart, exhale the stress. Grumps in the shop, always feeling blessed. From rough to smooth, chisels never lie. Epoxy
Oh, happy birthday. Say happy.
aliens in red-eye flight. Stars dripping down, bathing us at night. Grumpy's therapy, the wood whispers.
Woo.
Peace in the grain.
And my daughter's 31. My boy, he's 19. He'll be 20 in December. Ooh, I'll be 50.
A story is show. Soothe the soul. Grumpy's craft ignites. Epoxy
No, not in my book. Because no redneck. How do you classify a redneck? To me, no. I don't know. I don't like that word. That's just me. I don't. That's just. Mm-mm.
aliens in red-eye flight.
I like to be classified as a country boy, a good old boy, something like that. Yeah, wordy nerd. Call me a hillbilly before you call me a redneck. I don't like to be classified as a redneck. Some people look at it different. I don't look at it different. When you say redneck to me, redneck is one of them ignorant country people. One of them ones that wants to be racist, stupid, hard-headed, yeah, I go a million different ways with that. But no, I'm not a redneck. I'm a good old boy. And call me a country gentleman, whatever you want to call me. A redneck ain't one of them. I look at redneck as being almost a racist slang, in my opinion. That's just me. Not everybody looks at that. Some people love to be considered a redneck or something like that. That I'm happy for you, but I don't like that terminology. Because the way I've always labeled, I got to make me some coffee, y'all. The way I've always labeled it and looked at it as a good old country boy. He got good manners. He knows what's right, knows what's wrong, good ethics, all that good stuff. I look at a redneck as being the ignorant fool, gonna talk crap, start crap, get drunk off their ass just to start crap. They're in their own field, and that ain't me.
Steady, never slack. Creating magic where wood meets track. Laid back vibes, each piece unique. In the workshop, groove with souls they speak. Smoking medication, mind gets free. Tool to the timber, new therapy. Wood whispering, stories you tell. Crafting my piece, no need for spells. Pretty life lessons, all in the car. Smooth and rough edges, that's how it starts. Pain from the body, escape.
Happy vibes. Happy vibes. Happy chilled vibes. That's what you say. We got to straighten up just for this place to get wrecked. Goodness gracious, this place gets wrecked during them damn birthday parties. And bet your ass my daughter will be helping clean that mess up this room. Technically, I guess the wife could be doing her shit. The ex-wife could be doing it because she's supposed to be sitting here packing up her rest of her stuff. Because technically, the daughter says she'll tell the kids after the party, so she better watch out. The last guest might be leaving, and Grumpy might spill the beans for her. I'm sick of this daggum game prolonging. And that's been the excuse is, oh, the kids don't know, so I can't take all my stuff yet. So kids need to know that I want the shit out of here. All right, we doing some Tim Hortons 100% Colombian. That's 1 cup. I'm already jittery. I don't need no more, but you know what? I'm making some. I think the coffee got me jittery. I think the adrenaline got me jittery. I started getting worked up over the whole redneck thing. It's not that bothers me. I say I need to make some new music, but I just need to go through some of my old music and download some new songs for a playlist. Because I'm working with figuring out OBS to get me a streaming banner running across my video. Once I figure that out, then I'll be out of Restream until I get my computer fixed or get a different computer. Because right now, that's the main reason I keep staying in Restream, even though it's been kicking me the past few mornings when I get started, is because it's the banner that runs across for the members. Because that's the only thing I can do different for membership. You know, if people want to be a member for the channel and support me that way, that is just awesome. But I'm not going to be able to run member-only videos and stuff like that. I'm just not going to do that on my channel. I don't want to separate I don't want to segregate everybody in the channel. You know, I don't want, oh, you got to pay to watch this or that or that. You know, so paying members, then you just get a rolling shout out. There you go. All right, coffee's fixed. Set this back down. Fix that. Go get the dogs out of the bed. Go ahead and throw them outside while I'm up. Okay. Shit, alarm's going off out of here. Boom. Uh-oh. Chat's moving. What a mess. Sid, good night, buddy. All right, have a good night, Sid. All right, y'all. I'll be right back. I'm gonna put my microphone on this little thing to charge. I'm gonna get my dogs and get them outside real fast. I'll be back on here.
road, but ain't for the sickness. It's for the cosmos and infinite thickness. Energy flows where that resin hardens. Spaceships hover over backyard gardens. Subscribe to the madness, channeling stars. Grumpy's world unravels, Jupiter and Mars. Therapy in the etch, every carve's event. Truth in the art, dollars only supplement. Glowing bright, the pieces echo lives unseen. Aliens sipping espresso in a carved canteen. Grumpy's mind twist, batshit insane. Therapy with a blade slicing through pain. Aliens whisper, yo, this vibe's just right. Hit that light, they beam up your night. Hands steady, but the thoughts go wild. Wood grain bleeding stories so beguiled. Medication road, but ain't for the sickness. It's for the cosmos and infinite thickness. Hands steady, but the thoughts go wild. Wood grain bleeding stories so beguiled. Medication road, but ain't for the sickness. It's for the cosmos and infinite thickness. Grumpy's mind twist, batshit insane. Therapy with the blade slicing through pain. Aliens whisper, yo, this vibe's just right. Hit that light, they beam up your night. Grumpy got that dram, now it's a therapy session. Wood grain singing stories, no need for confession. Splinters fly, anxieties kiss the breeze. Chronic pain fades, find the ease with ease. Work the wood like magic, break the chains of ache. Smoke my medication every breath we take. Workshop, a haven, sanctuary bright. Laid back, carving, shining in the mellow night. Dust settles slow, cloud my thoughts in song. Every carve a whisper, no need to withdraw. Grumpy's hands of wisdom, shaping tales so profound. In the grains of maple, serenity found. Chisel and carve away, chronic shadows fade. Creation in the lumber, a serene escapade. Dremel hums a lullaby, smoothing life's rough road. Anxiety scattered, such a heavy load. Every sculpture a testament, pain left behind. Sharp edges softened in the solace we find. Grumpy's workshop, where the stories survive. Healing through carving, where the spirits revive. They'll settle slow, cloud my thoughts in song. Every carve a whisper, no need to withdraw. Grumpy's hands of wisdom, shaping tales so
Alright, I got this mic going.
serenity found.
Alright. Go be good boy now. Go on. Go on. Go. Get off the porch and go. Go. Oh, shit. All right. First of all, there we go. Hopefully this mic is working. Yeah, so it looks like it is. All right, happy vibes, good moods, awesome days. Grumpy, do I have to sub to download my music? No, you can download any. Okay, this is how it works. All right, with Suno, you can go in there, you can play and use their free credits and all. Go in there every day. I think they give you so many hits or whatnot you can use. Hey, good morning, Mr. Ray. But you go in and you make your music. If you're not subscribed, it won't let you download the pro version, which is the WAV format. It'll let you download, I think, the MP4 or what is MP3, MP4 version. It still sounds good on your computer. It's just the pro version, the audio or the WAV file, the audio is a little cleaner and you can just do a little more with it when it comes to editing it later. But you can download it and use it on your computer and, you know, play it for your family and stuff like that. You just cannot use it on YouTube for any videos for monetization or something like that. And then now this is another thing you guys to pay attention to and be mindful of. Now, if you make music with Suno, okay, say you made 10 songs, you know, doing it with the free version, and then you start paying for Suno. Okay, say you've done it for a month and made your free songs, and man, I like this, I want to start paying for it so I can use it in my videos. Remaster those first songs you made while you wasn't paying for it, because those songs are still considered Suno's rights, not your rights. Even though you're paying for it now, when you created them, you wasn't paying for it. So those songs are theirs. But when you are paying for it and say you have a group of songs, when you go into Suno and go into the editing spot, there's a little click that you can remaster a song. Wowie was talking about it in his live yesterday. Well, you remaster the song. It's the same song. It just kind of cleans it up a little bit. Might tweak the sound just a touch. You know, remastering it while you've paid for it, then bam, that song's yours. Keep the remastered one and delete the first one. That way you don't accidentally use it in the future. You know, and then, like I said, while you're paying for it, then it gives you the ability to download the WAV format version of that. You know, and always download that WAV format, and then download, if you like your music, don't keep it in the Suno library. Download every damn song while you're paying for it in a WAV format and keep it off, you know, on a external hard drive or something. That way you always have your music, you know, because again, if you're paying for it right now and you made all your music, it's yours. And then when you're done paying for it, it's still yours. But if you try to go back into their library and download it off the app while you're not paying for it, you won't be able to get the good version of it. You know, so because it's like I have thousands of songs on their playlist in their library. I don't have any of them published for public. I've kept all my music private, but I got thousands of songs in their library. You know, I just have to go through and download it all to my computer. And it's like right now, I can't keep track of the ones I have downloaded and haven't downloaded. So it's like I got music every damn where. I'm just going to have to delete everything off my computer eventually and then go back to my Suno library and go through, and it's going to take forever, but find all the songs that I truly like and keep those, you know, and then clean the rest of it out or something. But yeah, it's like I said, as long as you're paying for it, it's yours all the way around, you know. And with me, I've kept every one of my damn invoices from my monthly payments And then I even went back and forth with the company about the whole, well, is this mine? Do I own the rights? Well, what if I don't pay for it no more? And I got all those emails stating, you know, that, yeah, if it's yours or if you're paying for it, this is what you do. And even when you don't,
Epoxy dripping colors blend like a dream in the workshop. We create life steam, therapy and timber, chisel and blade. Each stroke, every cut like memories fade.
do my music like that, I try to make a new song or a couple of new songs for every video, you know. So it's like and it's $10 a month, and you know, I like playing with it either way. So I mean, hell, half the time I sit out here and jam to my Suno music more than anything, because I'll sit there and start spending. Uh-oh, what happened?
Each design reflects a state of mind, artistry in every grain you'll find.
My screen just went blank on my YouTube, like I just lost connection with Restream or something.
Crafting for peace, no fancy complicity.
I'm still streaming. I don't know, that was weird, y'all. I'll quit babbling. But anyway, Suno is pretty cool. And there's other music apps out there to do the AI music. Suzanne uses one of them, I think. But I'm just creature of habit, and I got used to Suno, and then I like the... No, no, that's all AI. Yeah, just a little blip. But that's just my computer, and I don't know. It's just, yeah. The browser and all that I'm using, the way it's eating resources, it's just, I don't know. Like I said, gotta upgrade the computer. That's all in due time. But like I said, I'm figuring out my OBS banner. Once I get my OBS banner figured out, then I won't have to worry with Restream until I get the computer straight. That going blank and coming back, that had to be in my app that I'm connecting my cameras with. My cameras are just my old cell phones. I got that iRuin app downloaded on the cell phones and then downloaded on the computer, and those two connect my phones, because my phones are going wireless to connect for my camera instead of it being like a webcam or something with the cords. But I'll show y'all what I'm figuring out so far. Like with my Be Right Back scene, I played with that some yesterday and got that moving. And I'm figuring out how to make text move across the screen with the OBS. So like I said, when I figured that out, I'll be able to shrink that text down and get it like the size and the banner for what's going now. Let's see, go back. There we go. And of course I can slow it all down and stuff like that. He's got some little pieces to play with. What is it? The little stems, the little plastic stems for the pipes. He's got a bunch of those different styles and stuff to mess with. He's just got to get him some stable blocks to use them. He's made him one or two already, because I think the tobacco and stuff that he's messing with right now, when he says he's going to the tobacco store and all, he's using one of the pipes he made, I believe. We need to get back in there. I just can't figure out my details on this now.
Welcome to the land of wood and glow. Grumpy's got the tools, the resin flows. From lighter cases to clips for your hit, every piece shines, ain't none counterfeit. Grumpy's laid back carvings all through the night. Each one unique, glowing under UV light. Anxieties fade, pain takes a flight. In the land of creation, everything feels right. Carving through the chaos, steady hands and grit. Epoxy dreams born in the glow of the lit. Shapes take form with a story to share. Find your light, it's waiting right there. Grumpy's laid back carvings all through the night. Each one unique, glowing.
Long yoga. Because they stretch their lungs up. And they say, breathe in all the bullshit and then exhale it all out.
A cosmic dance under neon skies. Here's your chance. Spark the joy, let those worries slide. Breathe in the vibe.
Mr. Ray, I don't know what I'm doing. It takes me forever to figure it out. That's why I'm having so many hiccups with my computer right now. I got so much stuff going on just to get it going, and my computer can't handle it. I need a bigger computer than what I got. And as you said, I couldn't do all this stuff off of my tablet or on my phone alone. And there's a lot of people that's all they do is run their phone, and they do their YouTube, everything right off their phone. Make videos, long form videos, edit all that stuff on the phone, and I can't do it. I got to be able to see what I'm doing, and I got to be able to have keys to touch instead of the little bitty. Yeah, I would delete half my footage every time trying to edit on my phone. There's no way. I couldn't. I would lose my crap and sling stuff across the room. Computers, I'm better at computers. Tablets even mess with me because they're not all what's the damn word? I can't say it. Tablets, they don't all have the same operating system, the all same buttons or nothing like that. Some of them you push this button on the side to back up, some you do this, some you do. And so just trying to learn the device and then figure out what I'm doing. Just plug me up into one of them data centers and let me run off of some of their computers. Just let me slip in the backside of one of them little computer systems, and they got plenty of power, you know. Won't be no lagging or nothing then.
Epoxy fumes like a nebula's embrace, building tiny legacies in the smallest space. Each roach clips a trophy, a win on display. Grumpy's got galaxies spinning every day. Workshop vibes where the healing ignites. Epoxy flows, truth shines in the lights. Chronic fades, peace starts to arise. Hit subscribe, feel the tribe amplify. Workshop vibes where the healing ignites. Epoxy flows, truth shines in the lights. Chronic fades, peace starts to arise. Hit subscribe, feel the tribe amplify.
I ain't putting them little grass pop-ups here and there. It adds a little bit. It adds a lot to it, really. It's crazy how the little bitty things start popping in and filling it out and just start giving it a little depth and all. I need to get more of a background shot, but that's going to be too much. We'll leave it how it's going.
Grumpy on the lathe, turning roach clips exquisite. Spin killing time therapy in every digit. Aliens hover mystic like a foggy scroll. Eyes read my meds in control, soul on patrol. Workshop vibes where the healing ignites. Epoxy flows, truth shines in the lights. Chronic fades, peace starts to arise. Hit subscribe, feel the tribe amplify. Shavings hit the floor, glitter like cosmic dust. Meditation in rotation, tools earning trust. Anxiety's a thief, but here it's unarmed. Grumpy's grind got the chaos disarmed. Aliens whisper saying human skills divine. Grumpy replies, crafting keeps my mind aligned. Leth hum lyrics, beats from the shop. Every turn's a chapter, can't ever stop. Epoxy fumes like a nebula's embrace. Building tiny legacies in the smallest space. Each roach clips a trophy, a win on display. Grumpy's got galaxies spinning every day. Workshop vibes where the healing ignites. Epoxy flows, truth shines in the lights. Chronic fades, peace starts to arise. Hit subscribe, feel the tribe amplify. Workshop vibes where the healing ignites. Epoxy flows, truth shines in the lights. Chronic fades, peace starts to arise. Hit subscribe, feel the tribe amplify. Workshop vibes where the healing ignites. Epoxy flows, truth shines in the lights. Chronic fades, peace starts to arise. Hit subscribe, feel the tribe amplify.
That's loud. All right, Dan, you have a good day, buddy. Oh, have a blast with them grandkids. That's always a good thing. Oh, shit, y'all. I'm coming, puppies. You said, shit, they don't let this outside. Come on. They don't like being by themselves neither, so they both right there at the door. They say, let me in, let me in. So I'll be a good girl next time. Oh, go lay down. I'll feed y'all in just a minute. They're not used to staying outside by themselves. Big dog, she'll go out there and damn near pout. She'll go out there and start sitting there and just sit like she's waiting for somebody to come play with her. Like she's in trouble or something. What are you doing? She's just goofing.
Thumbs up, hit subscribe, keep his craft in the light. Roach clips, caught stars, pocket universe snug. Spark aliens in the wood, yo, pass me that mug. Crazy like a comet, he carves truths unseen, artifacts born from a mind's evergreen. Finger stain red, green smoke in the night, tools dance in his grip, giving madness flight. Therapy in every grain, every line tight. The cosmos carved small, still shining bright. Lighter cases burning, messages unwrapped. Grumpy the artist and his muse stay tapped. Epoxy, oceans ripple, waves roll slow. Mad genius in the craft, watch it all just glow. Grumpy laid back, but mind batty and torn. Therapy and carvings from dusk until morn. Medication rolled, aliens lurking out of sight. Thumbs up, hit subscribe, keep his craft in the light.
All right. There you go. I'll have to get off on one of them. That'll be a different tangent or whatever. I don't know how to describe. Yeah, that would be a different mood, a different flow for sure, to do some of the scenes, not the scenes, but yeah, kind of like some of the scenes, because you got a lot of traditionals. You'll see a lot of them where they'll do like the cat, you know, and it's just the grin of the cat. Then you'll see the tail or something. So yeah, I could see a bunch of different. I could see a series of boards done like that. That's what I'm trying to say. Because I'll get on my kick and I'll do the dragon ones, you know, and then now I'm doing the little alien mushroom ones. And so yeah, the whole little Alice in Wonderland kind of themed setup, that would be cool. And there yeah, that could be cool. Now, drawing them myself, I don't know if I could draw it out for it to look right, but I could dang sure come up with some images and stuff and then play and add some stuff to it. That would be cool for sure. As I say, I think we all got a little bit of that Mad Hatter going on in us, right? What are we putting in our coffee today? Yeah. That's where I'll be at before long. I will be making my sugars. I can't wait, y'all. I'm gonna start infusing a lot more stuff. I'm gonna get a little bit more of my cooking supplies and everything is gonna be a little more on the green side. That is for sure. What we say, we're gonna have a lot more broccoli in my diet. I just have to slow down on some of my combustion, let my numbers restack. It's stupid the way they do the laws here in Florida for your medical, but I can only have so much flour at a time and can only buy so much flour at a time. And the way they take it off of your regs and the way it comes back on, it's like, let's see, you can only have so much in a 30-day period, and they'll take that whole 30-day period and they'll add up all my milligrams. I'll have more milligrams than what they allow me to possess, you know, so I can't even use it all because I can't possess as much in a certain amount of time. It's stupid the way they do it and try to regulate it down here, but I need to be able to buy, what is it, about 2 ounces, you know, and then take that I buy and cook with, you know, turn around, make my butter, make my dragon juice, all the stuff for infusing and stuff like that, you know. That's where Florida's screwed up, is they don't have no rules and regulations on that right there. You know, the pot shops even give you recipes and stuff to do cooking and stuff with their distillates and whatnot to infuse your meals. But I'll be able to, I had to have enough flour at one time to start infusing with, but then also be able to smoke some, because that's going to take most of my regs, you know, to start cooking with. But that's what I got to do. I get a hold of a little bit of that and start from there, because like I said, I want to do it all. I want to get my butter infused again, have me a good supply of infused butter on hand to cook with, because you can put that butter in everything, you know, and then you do it right. You can calculate pretty much what your percentages and stuff are, so you know how to set your doses, you know, and then you can surely medicate with it at that point when you know how much you're using and whatnot. Because it's like certain ways you do it, you know, you cook it out right, infuse it just right, then you know a tablespoon of this is this many calories of that, you know, so you know your numbers that way. And I plan on trying to get a little more active in doing than what I normally do, you know, so I'm going to be aching a little more in the body. So yeah, that's what I want to counter it with, is a little more in my diet.
Roach clips, caught stars, pocket universe, snug, spark aliens in the wood. Yo, pass me that mug. Crazy like a comet, he carves truths unseen. Artifacts born from a mind's evergreen. Finger stain red, green smoke in the night. Tools dance in his grip, giving madness flight.
I've never tried to do my health insurance. They want me to do that with my blood pressure medicine, because it's something that I get on a regular, and it's, oh, you can get it through us and it'd be cheaper. And I'm like, how's it cheaper? I don't pay nothing for it now. And then I don't like the idea of my medicine shipping through the mail, you know, because who's to say it didn't sit on the down steps of the warehouse at the post office for 5 hours cooking in the sun or something, you know? I don't know. I've always been funny with stuff like that. Those lines just seem to have lightened up through there. I guess I've been rubbing on it and knocking the carbon off. Yeah, it's getting there for sure. I just need to have a metal detector to do it. That's just it. There's a lot of little things I want to buy, but I can't, you know, not right now. And then even when stuff settles down, I can't go through and just start spending money like I got a bunch of money, because I don't. Well, it would be nice to have I would have to get a super lightweight detector. I don't know how they make them. I don't know the lightest and the best ones to do, but would not want to waste my money. And definitely has to be lightweight. Because like I said, picking up a gallon of milk pulls on my neck. You know, so trying to hold something in front of me and get a swing, that's not gonna be the easiest thing to do. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't trust the whole. It's what Humana. My insurance is through Humana, and they got their little online pharmacy and store and stuff like that, and they want me to go through their store to get my meds. And it's just like you said, I don't trust that online stuff. But I mean, it all comes from the same distributors and whatnot. But it's just, you know, I guess with the online thing, you just got more time on the streets going from place to place, and then with that just puts more prone to more mishandling of the merchandise between point A to point B. Like I said, it could sit in the damn sun or sit in some mail carrier's truck for 2 days getting hotter than what it's supposed to be. They'll tell you to keep that stuff cool and this and that, you know. So that stuff right there I don't trust, you know. So, you know, when you do get your stuff through the mail like that, how much of it is still viable? You know, how much of it's not been messed up from too much heat exposure or something. You know, so that's my brain spins on stupid stuff like that. Like I said, it's the same scenarios when it's going from distributor to distributor, manufacturers and all that, but just when you get that post office going from address to address like that, I'm just overthinking it being silly, I'm sure.
Roach clips gleaming in the glowing light. Glowing roach clips shining in the dark. Ultraviolet colors hitting like a spark. Grumpy's creations always off the chart. Crafting masterpieces, tearing up the art. Dust and shavings flying, working hands so skilled. In the laid back carvings where dreams get fulfilled. Putting passion in each clip, it's so thrilling. Every piece of gem, the excitement's chilling. Glowing roach clips shining in the dark. Ultraviolet colors hitting like a spark. Grumpy's creations always off the chart. Crafting masterpieces, tearing up the art. Late night jives and creative highs. Roach clips spark like fireflies. Grumpy's hands never compromise. Epoxy dreams materialize. Glowing roach clips shining in the dark. Ultraviolet colors hitting like a spark. Grumpy's creations always off the chart. Crafting masterpieces, tearing up the art.
I'm on my second cup. It's going.
Grumpy in the workshop, hand steady on the lathe, carving out the roach clips, making moments brave.
That's the same way with me, Mr. A. I know thousands of people do it every day. I'm just one of them ones that overthinks all that stuff.
Crafting with the cosmos under alien sky. Dust therapy, healing chronic pains goodbye. Grumpy's channel bright, catch that glowing vibe. Like and subscribe, join the playful ride. Through epoxy magic and celestial guides. Grumpy's got the cure for the pain inside. Crafting with a purpose. Let's take this green, green glow intense. Cosmic connections, craftsman, sixth sense. Aliens assist in the quiet fray. No more pain, just a brighter day. Followers finding solace in the stream. Grumpy's glowing, living the dream. No more dark, no more scream. Epoxy lights a crafting beam. Like and subscribe to the vibes alive. Join the journey, let's all thrive. Grumpy's carvings, cosmic and wise. Bright in the night with those sparkling eyes.
I put one of my songs in an app the other day. Hey, Radar, good morning, buddy. And turned it into a little video thing, little claymation video. It come out pretty neat. I got to figure out how to get the audio to go through when I share my screen. I'll try to show y'all if I get it figured out for tomorrow. I think I've been exploring another avenue, but I gotta find a good program first. Good computer and a good program. I gotta get a better computer before I do anything else. And I got Mr. Loki outside. He's saying good morning, everybody.
Grumpy in the lab, epoxy dripping slow, roach clips crafted for the righteous roll show. Medication snug, pain just fades away. Aliens riding shotgun, their ships on sway. Dust therapy hitting hands deep in the grit. Chronic pain flying gone.
I bet he'd make a good agility course dog. That dog barking in the background. He's a mix. I don't know what he's mixed with, but he's a mix. But man, he can jump. He just stands there. He's on his little lead out there. He's got running around room on his lead. He's not just stuck in one spot, but he'll stand on his lead and he kind of backs up and jumps. And he's jumping shit. It seems like 5 foot. It's like his feet are at least as high as my chin, and I'm 6 foot tall. I mean, he just springs and damn near straight up. You know, that's like they have to put him on a cable. They got a standard chain link fence, you know, and they let him out that back door. He'll run around the yard for a few minutes trying to size everything up. Then boom, his little butt will jump right over. I mean, he'll jump that gate like it ain't even there. And that's why they got to put him on the lead to keep him in the yard. You know, we got the leash law and stuff, and then the highways around here, he's going to get hit if he gets out, you know. So, but it sucks because, you know, he sits out there and barks for a while, and I hate hearing him bark because he'll get to where he's got that little cry, that whiny bark and stuff sometimes, and it's like, no, and he just wants to run and play, but he gets in trouble. I hate that for him, but man, that damn dog, he can jump. Because I'll go out there when I let my dogs out, and I can see through my yard where he's hooked up at, and I see him jumping and barking at the house because they have a second dog. Second dog behaves. Hell, there could be a gap in the fence 3 foot wide. The second dog's just going to stick his head right there and look at it. He ain't even going to try to go through it. You know, he don't want to go nowhere. He stays right there at home like he's supposed to, no problem. You know, Loki, he just wants to run. He reminds me when they say, oh, he belongs with kids on a farm. Yeah, he needs open room. Because when he gets out, he don't run away. That's the thing. He's gotten out a few times and he stays right here around the house. He doesn't want to be confined, I guess. I don't know how to explain that one. See that I want that to. I don't like how the picture doesn't have that connecting right there, but a lot of these mushrooms, they'll grow and be almost segmented right there, and that one kind of just is little laps, but I want that to. Let's see. I don't know, that just looks better to me. I wish it would have been a little bigger, but just thought about it. I like it when I keep that one to Grumpy. Whoa, chat's moving. Hey, Radar, you have a great day, buddy. Thank you for coming through. a new car. Actually, I want a new truck. What did I miss? I missed something. I'm collecting me a damn government check, but I wish I could collect me a regular paycheck. But now I can say I busted my ass and I paid in my credits for everything that I'm collecting back. With my disability, what is it? Was it SSI and then SSDI? I'm on my SSDI, I believe. I'm getting everything that I paid in through my federal taxes and stuff when I worked. Because shit, y'all, I've been working since I was 15. A legit on-paper job somewhere since I was 15 years old, busted my ass, and it was all hardcore construction. I've always done construction on all my jobs. I've only had a couple of cush jobs that were inside jobs. Government employees, is that what y'all are talking about? Yeah. There's a lot of crazy, some of them positions are necessary though, but I think some of those positions they could delegate into other areas and eliminate some of that pay. I thought y'all was talking about the disability stuffs and everything and people taking advantages of stuff. That's kind of why I shrunk myself into my garage like I did when I was fighting for my disability and got my disability, was I feared that everybody looked at me like, oh, there's nothing wrong with that guy. And I felt like I was being judged and shit like that, and that twisted on my head bad. But that's just how it goes. That's what it is I'm coming back out of my shell, I'm trying to live again, because it's like, no, I'm sorry. I can't do everything I used to be able to do. I can do anything for a little bit, that's the part of my disability, is my body is still here, I'm still whole, but my core's just busted. I go out there and start doing something, working at a gas station, they're going to expect you to keep the water pulled out, keep these things stocked up, keep this moved around, go into the cooler, put all these drinks back up on the shelf, and you're bending up and down, twisting and doing, oops, shit, fire the cameraman, bending and twisting and doing all that. I can do all that for a couple of hours, but then I'm going to be laid up for a couple of days, a few days later. My body don't, it's like everything, I can pick up and do right now. I could come through here, start straightening this mess up, pick up some of this stuff. I got some tools and stuff that is really, I don't need to pick up, but I can manage to get it moved. But then I'm not doing shit for a few weeks after, just trying to turn around and put my shorts on hurts, so it's like you got to pick and choose what you can do, but you look at me, I look 100% A-okay, so with that, and then my head trips, it's like I go outside. It's like when I first got my disability permit, to park in a handicap spot, I felt bad for parking in a handicap spot, but then it's like, no, that's for me. I am handicapped now. No, I can't walk from here all the way across the damn parking lot carrying my groceries or something. I can't do it no more. And that's what's taken me forever, is to come to grips with knowing my limitations and knowing, yeah, there is something wrong with me. I don't need to worry about what other people think, but that's been my head trips, is just, I can't get it out of my head of what other people think, so it's like, but I sat here in my garage and done nothing in fear of, if I did get out there and do something, that, oh, they're going to take my disability from me. And so it's like, with that in mind, it's like I got insecure as shit. I got scared, got paranoid. It's like, oh hell, I'm gonna go out there and carry my garbage to the trash can, and they go, oh, he's not disabled. So it's hey Kat, how you doing? I'm doing good. It's been a minute. I'm doing real good. But it's just with that, that's kept me in my little bubble in here, and it's like, no, I'm not keeping myself contained in my bubble and not living, because at the same time not doing that, I'm messing my body up more by not being active as I can be. I need to be out there as active as I can be, doing what I can do to keep my body moving, not overdoing it, know my limitations. But if you just sit here stagnant and don't do a damn thing, when you do get up to do something, it's going to whoop your ass regardless, healthy or not healthy, right? And so that's my mentality now. I want to get out. I want to get up and do stuff. I know I can't do what I used to do, but I should still go out there and do what I can do. And that's the mentality that I have. I want to flip and live. I don't want to just sit here and exist. I want to live. That's I don't know how else to put it. I got my limitations, but that's just it. I'm getting a little more mature up here, and I know I got limitations, so that makes it, I don't know. Babble, babble, babble. Cat, how are you doing? How's everything going? And then, I'll be good. I'll be happy. It's all in your environment too. It's all on who you surround yourself with, who's in your corner, who stands by your side, who supports you. You find the right support group, the right team, the right people, and oh my God, you'd be surprised at what you want to do again. Yep. Grumpy's found the right peoples. That's all I can say. And this community, this group, y'all, everybody out here in YouTube, man, y'all just don't know what y'all do for me. Y'all don't know. Listening to me babble, listening to me do my thing for the past 6 months and stuff and all, you don't know, I truly owe a lot to my YouTube peoples. I can't say y'all are my community, but everybody that comes into my channel and that hangs out right here, supports me and listens to my crap all the time, I owe a lot to y'all. Y'all are truly my therapist. I got to get the crap out of my head, and talk to somebody, and so y'all have helped me a lot. And I've met some awesome people and some cool ass friends along the way. And like I say, everything happens for a reason. Everything puts you in a spot because you're supposed to be in that spot, right? So yeah.
Welcome to Grumpy's, where the fun begins. Here to learn carving, making cool friends. Dramel's buzz and stress melts away. Catch every moment in a peaceful way.
There's a lot we don't know. All in due time. Well, what is it? We'll know all one day, or at least all we're supposed to know. What is that? Unfortunately, in my brain, I think that's the day we check out. I think there's something beyond this life. For sure, there's something beyond this life. I think this is a stage. This is it. We could be 80 years old, and this is the infant stage of life. We look at babies being infants, and then they're toddlers, adolescents, teenagers, whatever, and move up through the stage, and then you got adult, and we think that's puberty. Nah, I think from birth to death, that's just our baby stage. When we die, or check out, however you want to look at it, that's I think it begins another level. But that's another story, I guess. Well, thank you, Jack. I hope, I mean, that's the thing too. I hope somebody can see something that I go through and realize, hey, I can fix this. Yeah, because that's, I mean, in all honesty, that's what's helped me with my in my own headspaces. I talk about that with the carbon fusion site. When I found Jordy's channel years back, I'm still batshit crazy, but I was just in a dark batshit crazy direction then, was beating myself up bad. That's when I was telling y'all I was stuck in my little bubble, was hiding from the world, felt like everybody was trying to, because I fought so hard to get my disability. And then it's like, once I got my disability, I was scared to move because I was afraid I would lose it, and then so I shut down. I built up walls. I built up just all kind of crap, and then I found Jordy's community and stuff. And then it's just, I don't know. I started looking at everybody else's issues and stuff like that. And then comparing it to mine and all. And it's like, you stupid ass, get out your head, and it's hard. It's easier said than done on any scenario and situation, right? But I did it. I got myself, I'm changing back to my old self. I'm not even changing back to my old self because that person is no longer there. I'm becoming who I'm supposed to be. That's the only way I can feel it. I'm still crazy. I'm still got my issues. We all do. But how can I put it? I'm ready to deal with it all because I know what they are. That's another thing. I spent the 10 years up in here just going through my crap, going through my head games, going through all my stuff. That was my therapy in the long run, was right here on my own. Yeah, I mean, that's it. You can't compare yourself to everybody else. That's a lot. I think that's what a lot of people's problems are nowadays with social media, is they'll get on social media and they'll get on Facebook, and that's all you see is the happy-go-lucky stuff, the nice barbecues, parties, having the good times. Ain't nobody gonna post all the bullshit stuff on there, so. And then you want to Jones competing with the Jones. You want to compare yourself. Well, so-and-so's doing this all the time. That's what I should be doing, damn it. And so you're not going to be happy. Oh, you just got to be you. Reinvented you. Yeah, there you go. Well, it's just the me I'm supposed to be. That's just it. How'd my buddy put it? You're too old to play games anymore. Your life is now. You got to get what you want and just do it, and yeah, I know what I want in life. I'm too old to play the bullshit games. So. And then that's just it. I know the whole, I don't know it because it's hard for me to get my feelings and stuff into the proper words sometimes, but I understand that communication is key. I mean, you gotta communicate with people. If something's on your mind, use your big boy and big girl words and say it. Don't let it bottle up. You let that shit bottle up, regardless of what it is. It could be good stuff, and you let it bottle up, and it can get to you in a negative way. So, I don't know. I'm just all about talking and babbling and putting shit out there. And being yourself. Be your natural, quirky, goofy, silly self. Screw what everybody else thinks. But again, it's easier said than done because I'm the biggest hypocrite in that aspect because I worry so bad what everybody thinks. Oh man, I hope everything goes good with those appointments. Hope everything's going good with your wife and your daughter. But yeah, when you go to places like that, don't just go to that appointment. Go do something in that area. Well, what is it? The older I get, I know which voices to listen to. There you go. My voices are getting louder because I joke. I got my Ray Ray, my JoJo, and then you got Grumpy. But I wouldn't want to live life without my Ray Ray. That's just it. Or my JoJo. Because you got to have that balance. And that's my balance. And that's just, I label my balance, I guess. Call me crazy. It's not split personalities. Hell, it might be. Who knows? Send me to the doctors. We don't know yet. Ain't no telling what they gonna find out. I'll come out all kind of crazy crap. They might want to put me in a vacation. But no, I mean, that's just me. My Ray Ray's all my anger, all my rage. My JoJo, that's that sensitive little fucking titty baby. Oops, wordy nerd. Sorry, y'all. That's that little titty baby inside of me, the sensitive guy. You know, but then I think because of that sensitive guy is why I got that Ray Ray. You know, because that sensitive guy's got feelings and whatnot, and people take advantage of that and stomp on them. And then Ray Ray says, "Oh bullshit, you know, here I come. You're not picking on JoJo." And then old Grumpy's stuck in the middle. I just kind of sit back sometimes. That's about the best way I can describe it. You get what you need. That's it. Well, that's it. I'm not playing the what ifs or the woulda, shoulda, coulda games no more. Oh, zip ties, man. I got a bag of zip ties over here, and they're like industrial. You ain't getting out of them. I don't care what Marine you are, what Navy, so you ain't snapping them loose. That's it. Did you see my other one? Oh, you haven't been in here in a minute, Cat. Let me show you my other stuff that I've been doing. I have stepped up my pyrography game just a little bit. I think I have anyway. This is going to be the next piece. I got him on the board now, but yeah. And this is, all these pieces are AI pieces. I played with my AI and created them and stuff and then put them on the paper. So I went with a reference and I put some of the main design down on the paper, but I didn't trace everything. You'd have to see the way I burned them and did it. Kind of like this. I started out with the main section of a few of the pieces, and then I just started coming through, putting the little details and playing. Oh, let's see. All right. That was the reference picture of the last one, right? And then, oh, boom. That's how it ended up, you know. So if you look, it's not the same. You know, I put a lot of my own detail and stuff in there. Are we in the camera? Yes, it's glary because of the clear coat, but then there you go. There you go. That shows up good. Well, I got that one. That's the last one I did. No, that's the first one that I put the color to. Oh, shit. Told y'all I got stencils and boards and stuff stacked everywhere because I'm on a pyrography trip. My lathe is overtaken by burns. Okay. Oh my God. And then this guy here, this was another, which one, where's it at? Right here. This is another AI. Is this it? Yeah. This is another AI piece. It's not the same detail in the background. Again, I traced just the main shape of everybody and everything, and then hand did the scales, and then a lot of the little detail and stuff in here, and then some of the background stuff on this piece. This one's done. I'm just debating on if I want to try to put color on it, because the neon color will overtake the burn. So if I don't do it right, when I flip the light off, you won't see any of the detail like you should. And that's another AI design. And then this one, that's AI design again. It's all off the same dragon and maid pretty much. But then I did the detail with that one. And then I'm not done with this one. Her dress, I don't have the pattern right here. I've done buried it. Her dress has some like Celtic knot patterns going around in all the trim. And I don't want to screw it up, but I want to put that trim in there so bad. Here it is. But it's just so tiny. all that right there. I'm still trying to, I guess, calling myself trying to hone my skills on some other pieces before I come back to do this piece, because there's some stuff in the border I want to do, and then some stuff in the trim right there I want to do. And again, that one was an AI. This was the first one. And that one, but I don't like this wood because the grain in there, it's messed my lines up, but I finished it and did that one the same way. And those were all off basically the same dragon and maiden, but all through AI. So, oh, yeah. Let's see. Like I said, I got him started. That's as much detail as I'm going to draw on there, right, or trace on there off of the stencil. And then once I get that burned in, which is kind of like how I did this one, I'll start adding the detail and stuff to it. But this will be after that one. And I'm going to try to color the alien ones and stuff. So we'll see how they go. But yeah, I've just been busy on the pie, and that's, I guess, why I'm stuck on the pyrography right now, is because it's like I am getting better at that skill, and so I want to keep going with it. Catch up on some chat. I've been on the pyrography kick for a minute, but thank you. Yeah, pretty much. AI, yeah, AI. You can do some crazy stuff with AI right now. I love it. It's like I'm scared of it because it could go crazy, but then technology's technology. You got to embrace it because it's not going anywhere. And that's what I've been doing now. Like I said, normally with my drawings, I'll play in a sketchbook every now and then and do a drawing that I like, and then I'll take that drawing and do like I do these. I'll use it as a stencil and put it on a board and do my art like that. But other than that, I was borrowing images off of Google. Well, and now, I don't have no copyright thing. I don't have to worry about somebody saying, "Oh, that's my image, blah blah blah. I don't want you using my." I can design all day long with AI and come up with a picture, and it's 100% unique in mine. So that's what I like about it. And that's what I've been doing here lately. And it's like with that, shit, whatever you can think of. AI is going to be able to come up with some rendition of it. And then it's like you got that little redo circle, you tell it something to do, it spits you out a picture. Nope, I don't like that. Redo. Spits you out a picture. Ooh, I like that. So then you turn around and go to prompt, save your picture, upload that picture, and say, okay, take this image now, add a pipe coming out of his hand with swirly smoke doing this, boom, and then you keep redoing until you get what you want, and then boom, and then you save that image, and then you've hit your image limit for the day. Time to pay for an app or just wait till tomorrow. But that's what I do to come up with my pictures. That's what I did to come up with my sticker, but it was on a different app, and I just, instead of me having to wait for the next day, I just saved up. I logged into that same app every day and got my free credits until I had thousands of free credits built up. And then I sat there and played for a couple of weeks until I came up with my sticker. Have a good day, Mr. Ray. Thank you for coming through and hanging out. Oh, have a good day, Matthew. What time is it, y'all? Ooh, 8:30, 8:41. Yeah, I'll run to 9 o'clock and then I got to shut down. I haven't fed my dogs yet. I've let them outside, but I haven't fed them yet. I don't got two. I need to go around the yard with the shovel and clean up all the dog bombs. Yeah, and get all that cleaned up. I changed out my cans on my targets yesterday. I've been shooting them damn cans with my BBs and stuff with that slingshot, and it tears them cans up. It's surprisingly how much power them little slingshots can pull. All right, y'all. What else do we want to do this? I'm pretty much at the point of changing out my tip and trying to shade in some places now, but I keep seeing spots that I want to put some more detail, but I don't want too much detail in it because I'm going to try to paint it and everything too. So I think we'll leave it like that and just switch out for now. I can always go back. This has been my favorite, but this one is getting like it wants to break. I remember using this one on that other board right there, and that leg was real sensitive. Might have to try to make another tip. That's the thing about me. Well, I mean, I guess it's also cool as you can make another one, but when you do make your tips and stuff, you're gonna have, I guess, the little imperfections and stuff where they break. That's what I'm trying to get at. Is you get one you're used to using, and about the time you get used to it, the damn legs on it snap or something. So you got to do another one, and then each one's gonna be its own, I guess. Let's see. It's just on. I burnt myself. Let's use that piece right there to make a move. Let's try the other playlist for a minute too, where I'm at the end of the stream. So if it kicks me, it kicks me. I haven't been messing with stuff too much because it's like once my stuff starts to go, it works fine. But if I start pushing too many buttons, my damn restream wants to crash. So hopefully we don't crash. Put it on some different songs for a minute. For a few minutes, yeah. Working in the shop. Pyrography work on point, burn marks, clean lines. Every board. What's everybody got going today? What y'all gonna do once the day gets started? Oh hell, it started. I said I'm gonna get out in the yard and play. I need to get into that truck. That's what I need to do. I need to clean up that truck. I'm kind of slowing on that. I need to get to the store. I need to get a bolt for the shocks. I know the driver's side shock. Let's see, up in the top of your shock tower area where it bolts to your fender and all, that's all bolted up. But where the shock comes down and bolts to the A-frame and all right there, and the control arm, that nut and bolt ain't there. I didn't know that. I got underneath the truck after we gotten it because I bought the truck. It broke down on me bringing it home. And then when I did get under it and start tinkering with it to see what was wrong with it and stuff like that, I did an oil change on it. And doing the oil change, I was like, wow, I saw the shock just hanging, And so, yeah, that's why I needed to get a mechanic out here and really go over the truck to make sure, it was what it was supposed to be. But I've never been able to get the people that said, oh, yeah, I'll come look at it. they've all just not really looked at it, you know. So I don't know. I'm gonna get rid of that truck. I'm not gonna try to put no money into it. I got bad luck and just got a bad vibe over the truck already. So I feel it'd be better for me just to get rid of it. But yeah, I need to clean it out, get all the leaves out the back of it, wash all the oak junk off of it one good time, and then list it on Marketplace as is, mechanic special. Let's see what happens. But not doing that, that's gonna whoop me. But I want to get everything bolted up to it, you know, that way I get more money for it. Cause hell, I spent 30, let's see, 35 or 37, I think we paid for it back when I bought it. And it's a clean truck. It will crank and move. So that in itself ought to be $2,000 because it's just a truck. And if 4-wheel drive works, then yeah, I'm selling it for at least 3. I just got to get out there and play with it. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to get this into shape a little bit. Once I get it into shape, I'll try to heat it. Oh, snot. I'm gonna try to turn it into a shading spoon. Oh.
Grumpy working in the shop, pyrography work on point. Burning patterns in the grain, hands move steady, no noise. Medicated herbal done, indica nights, sativa days. Herbal days, let the smoke curl while the whole room sways. Made in pain.
Gotta get them little slivers up. You don't want to step on that. That'll ruin your day right there.
Grumpy got a new smile these days. Grumpy got a new smile these days. Like and subscribe. We all are on this ride. Grumpy got a new smile these days. Grumpy got a new smile these days. Like and subscribe. We all are on this ride. Burn marks dancing on the wood, little suns in every line. Old hurt tucked behind the grin, now he's blooming one at a
I'm gonna
alien thoughts
hook this up so I can power it up, get it good and hot, and start hammering on it a little bit and see if we can't get it to spoon up and do what we want it to do.
he keeps carving through it, turn the ache into play.
Drop stuff. Ain't gonna do much dropping it. Y'all hear that? Grumpy got a new smile these days. I joke and say I'm smiling so damn much I can't see what I'm doing. I'm gonna be a wrinkly old fool with some major laugh lines. Uh-oh, don't fall. There we go. I said I get so damn medicated I can't see as it is. And then smiling so damn hard I can't see anymore because that's just it. I'm medicated, so my eyes is already a little closed. When I smile, the cheek muscles shoot up and the eyes just close more. Then I can't see what the hell I'm doing. I gotta be grumpy so I can get my stuff done, y'all. It's all your fault. That's a good thing though, right? Uh-oh, I'm pushing buttons. No, don't. Back at the bottom. That's it. That is it. And they say laughter is the best medicine. Because what it is, it puts you in that good energy and them good vibes. Ooh, that's thick. That might not be a good one to use. This is one of the pieces Mr. Pink sent me. It's a strong gauge. Let's see how this works, y'all. This is good. Woo, that's hot, y'all. Don't grab the end, Grumpy. It's warm. I need to get me a little baby anvil and a little baby ball peen. I could do this a lot better. Timber. See, my camera's just sitting here propped up at an angle, so it falls real easy. This one here does anyway. I got to get a mount made for it. Sorry, y'all, if that's loud. I'm hoping my mic kind of muffles that a little bit. That's one thing now. Before, the way I was doing it, I could hear myself. It was aggravating as all heck, but I could hear myself through the headset, so I knew kind of what the noise was sounding like and whatnot. But it's not set up to monitor my voice anymore. All I hear now is just my music. Thing with making these spoons and stuff, if you smack that wire too hard, you'll pinch it in half. You'll flatten it down so thin that it just splits in half on you. Grumpy in the shop, smoke a little herb. Pyrography on point, no time for a word. Smoke a lot of it. Galactic cosmic skies fill up every room. Herbal days, yeah, aliens fly by. Therapy on display. Grumpy's got a new smile. Like and subscribe. We all on this ride. Herbal days, yeah, nowhere to hide. This wire is thick. I think this is a piece of that 22 gauge. Made in pain, they say, but the fire feels good. Burning lines so deep, misunderstood. Cosmic dust on hands, vapor trails above. We're getting there though, y'all. It's flattening out, getting a little bit wider. I want it to connect more in the center. I've got a big gap in the center. I didn't want that gap, but I started beating it flat before I realized I still had an opening there. It's kind of like forging to a degree. Bam, there we go again. Timber. Y'all just have to sit there for just a second. I'll move y'all in a minute. Ball. Herbal days, yeah, aliens fly by. Therapy on display. Got my wood burner cranked up. Let's see, get it a little bit hotter. Yeah. Just max it. That bad boy should be glowing. It's trying to. Ooh, yeah, did y'all hear that? It was hot.
floor. Epoxy in the mold, and he's back for more. Pyrography lines with a burn mark glow. Neon bright paint on the fresh cut show. All made in pain, but the grin came through. Coffee runs hot when the day turns blue. Therapeutic days, let the hours drift slow. He says one more pass, then watch it grow. Grumpy got a big old smile again. Big old smile again.
I ain't gonna smile. Gonna prop my hammer up on my saw just on the edge. It's like, nope, ain't gonna have a smile when that bad boy falls off and hits my toe. Put it where it needs to go. See, now I got to shape this thing.
Medication, keep the edges kind. Indica night, sativa days in mind. Coffee flows hot from the chipped up mug. He hums to the lathe with a tired out shrug. Power carving sparks on the shop wall dance. Every new piece got a second chance trance. All made in pain, but the grin came through. Coffee runs hot when the day turns blue. Therapeutic days, let the hours drift slow. He says one more pass, then watch it grow. Grumpy got a big old smile again. Big old smile again. Big old
Turn it on edge too.
Grumpy got a big old smile again. Aliens flying by so fast. Cosmic colors on blast. Cosmic colors on blast. Grumpy got a big old smile again. Big old smile again.
I think this one will work. No. Oh, damn it.
She found his name under the dust and the fire and flame. What was bent got held up straight. What was hard got light that day. And the whole shop sang back. Look at him now.
Feels like my switch on my burner just tried to strip out, y'all.
Grumpy got a big old smile again. Big old smile again.
It's no good. I mean, that is no good.
Aliens flying by so fast. Cosmic colors on blast. Cosmic colors on blast. Grumpy got a big old smile again. Big old smile
This
again.
team. Yeah, the rheostat in my switch got real tight. I turned it all the way up to 10. And then when I went to turn it off, it didn't want to budge. And I could feel the whole thing moving. And then it started to give way. And then when you turn it back and you look at the dot that would show you you're at your maximum number, then I turned it around and full blast was showing me at 0. So he's trying to strip. That sucks, y'all. All right. We got to be careful with that. What time is it? I was going to shut down. Yeah, it's time for me to shut down anyway. I got that tip worked out. That's going to be my shader tip. We did it on that 22 gauge wire, so maybe it'll hold up a little longer than the last one. But I'll probably play with this piece throughout the day, adding a little bit of detail in the shade and stuff working through. So hell, it might be halfway painted, or I might wait and do the paint later. I don't know. But I got to shut down, y'all. I got some stuff to do around here and whatnot, and we've been going for a hot minute. But thank you, everybody, so much for hanging out with me this morning. And, we had some wild babble going on today, huh? Excuse me. Had more babble than anything else, I believe. But hey, makes it for a good one, I guess. And my emojis are disappearing. Why are they not staying like they used to? Oh yeah, I'm gonna have me a great day. We do. 1, 2. There we go. That's what we do.
Big old smile again. Indica nights, sativa days. He's back on his feet again.
We got a huge smile again, y'all. Definitely in a good place for sure. But y'all, thank you so much for hanging out with me this morning. I hope everybody has an awesome day. Stay awesome, stay laid back, everybody. And remember, it's my job to be the happiest grumpy y'all know. And thank you so much. Until next time, God bless everybody. Y'all have an awesome day.